Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact, and we are finally heading in this direction. It's something I didn't even know I wanted until recently, until we saw this and we heard about this. The Powdered City, the Ashen City, as it's called. I called it Powder City just because the first time they described it was with powder. I think they probably want us to fly here, right? And I'm all for it. Let's try it out. So we can descend down and go back up as well again. I'm over the freaking moon. Really. That we do get to visit another location in the World Quest that's going to feel so amazing. That, let's be honest here, is going to be terrifying, right? There's going to be some terrifying revelations. And it's just going to be, overall, just a beautiful experience. I'm going to go faster here as well. We're trying to get to this waypoint over here. Oh my god, look at this. The architecture is absolutely incredible. I think the quest starts as soon as we, touch the point up there. I think that's when it's gonna, the statue of the seven. We're using, by the way, Eula's emotion. Oh, whoa. What the freaking hell? The music has changed. Everything has changed. What is that? That's a dragon. Did they kill the Hilichurls to let us in? I thought I was like, oh, just some Hilichurls we get to fight here. Oh my god, there's a bunch of deadly Hilichurls up here. That was a freaking dragon flying overhead. Holy hell. This is going to... Oh my god, look at the architecture here. We had a dragon flying overhead. Oh, there's another dead Hilichurl there as well. I am so excited to see what we're gonna witness in this quest. So excited. Look at all this. I've said it since the start of Genshin. This is my favorite thing. It feels like we should not be allowed to be here. It's terrifying. The energy off this place is scary. Oh my god, even this place is so broken down. Oh my god, look down. I shouldn't even look down below. I actually got tingles as I looked down below there. It's not a good idea. We just fly up above. I think we do. I'm glad they give us a lot of these Saurians to do this as well. This is so funny. How do we go up? Oh, is this like... How do we head up, I wonder? Out of here. First of all, what's this? I know they probably taught us how to use this... Oh, over here. Over here. My bad. Oh my god, man. I'm getting a view of this from above as well. So incredible. And a statue of the seven being behind... Does it look different to you? Or is it just the way, it's a little bit darker in here? Wait, what do we do? What do we just do? What is happening? He's attacking the tower? This is incredible. An enormous explosion rings out. You all slide to the bottom. How did this happen? Are you okay, Wonder? Alright, how about you? Oh, Mikey's here too. Pion's fine. She just chokes a little bit. Oh my god. There's a dragon right outside freaking tearing down this building. It took a whole tower. That's unexpected. Roo-rar. Looks like Mikey's in there to eat her. Phew. So as a nasty dragon has flown away this time, Paimon doesn't understand why he kept coming after us. So rude. Paimon would understand if it was protecting treasure like in the fairy tales that we'd stolen some of it, but we haven't done anything yet. Can it read mine? I'm so blown away. Stop making things up. Paimon hasn't had a chance to think about that yet. Mikey, did you find something? Oh, would you look at that? There's a stack of scrolls underneath. Come take a look, I wonder. Stop. A nameless adventurer's notes. Month unknown. Day unknown. Weather foggy. Finally here in Ochkanatlan. This is the ancient city now occupied by a violent and evil dragon and the final resting place of something. If Aunt Luda knew, she'd be quite the huff, that's for sure. But there's no other way. Even if I say I shouldn't take on the regrets of a generation's past, I still want to finish this. Though the abyss no longer poses a threat, as it did back when I was born. But whether for the sake of the Jade of Return, sought by the countless adventures, or to unravel the final riddle of something, I must go there. It's fine, no need to be nervous. You already had a lot of adventures, right? You're a seasoned adventurer, so I'll be okay. Not to mention, it's been so long. Maybe the nasty dragon has long vanished. This is where my adventure starts. They have not vanished. It is left behind by an adventurer. An ancient city occupied by a violent even dragon. Could this be the city we're looking at? Yes. The note said that many adventures entered, but none never returned. Looks like our dragon already killed plenty of people. The city's called Ochkanatlan. What a strange name. I've heard that one before, yeah? Now that you mention it. When we were in the Golden Treaty, Paimon remembers something about the other disc being Ochkanatlan. Yes. But the sorry relics associated with this place it's a forbidden area. That even they are afraid to enter. Guess we know why, huh? For the sake of the Jade Return, sought by countless adventures, guess this person entered the city in search of something. The Jade Return, that sounds like something pretty sweet. If we can find it, we might make a whole boatload of money. This person could have found it already. That could be true, but you know, it's just as likely they didn't. If all those other adventures couldn't find it, then this one's probably didn't either. And look at the massive ruins. It would be a shame if we didn't go inside and explore a bit. Yes, it would have been attacked in vain otherwise. I want to explore as well. Spoken with vengeance. Well, no doubt we'll now jump into that evil dragon again. And we can't just let it keep hurting adventurers. Well, it's its home at this stage, I feel like, you know. You sure do get excited whenever we mention dragons, Mikey. Alright then, to Ochkanatlan. Oh my god. City lost. Oh my god, here it is. The final world quest we're doing before we're caught up with Genshin. What? Would you like to quickly go over and review his experiences? Begin reviewing? Incredible. Genshin, incredible. Having obtained the Talisman of Wax Luna Okan, you opened the path of the runes to the stage of the Soul and Flame with your companion, Mikey. Together with the Saurian friend, you reached and endured the test that overcame all dangers in the end to obtain one of the 2 golden entreaties. That's great. And they're probably going to do that every single time they bring out like new stuff for this quest, right?
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Yes, you tell him. Oh my freaking god. Look at this. Incredible. And we're heading over here. I cannot wait. We definitely do not have enough to wish on worship the statue. Man, my heart, I don't know if my heart's gonna be able to take this. I'm so excited for this, but I'm so terrified at the same time. I think that's the feeling you should have as you're going into a place like this. Is it over there? We might as well become a few Saurians as we're going by as well. So they have the same ability as, see Lolly, by the way. Look at this area. Ashflow Street. So you guys are telling me your theories on this as well. I might read out some as we're doing this world quest as well. Because again, like obviously, like I love theorizing myself and like and talking with you guys. That's my favorite thing. It's one of the reasons why I don't really watch lore videos anymore. It's like I'm just not like as much of a fan of them as I used to be. That's not because they're not well made. It's just my favorite experience in Genshin so far has been me trying to figure stuff out and then having conversations with you guys afterwards about what I've tried to figure out. You know what I mean? It's a really fun community experience, I feel like, and I think some of you guys would agree.
What do we have here?
It's really fun. The nightmares are memories of the distant past. The mist shroud the ruined city forsaken by God. So this place is forsaken by God, and there's abyss over here. Look at this. There's hilly turtles everywhere, by the way.
Ring cutter. Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core. Rack and ruin.
Maybe having a character from Natlan might be a good idea for this quest, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Rain outlines your fate.
Music, what the hell?
Let's light it up.
They are making this so imposing.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Crush.
Like the music is so imposing. This music, is this the battle theme? Even the hilly trails here are tough. We gotta find a spot to rest. Rest already? Was it that bad? This is incredible. Look at that. Look at that. I'll be playing this over the next couple of days as well, by the way, guys, because it is long, but you're probably going to see it all in one big video. Is the idea. This music.
Beg for mercy.
This is the battle theme for Ochkanatlan? Oh my freaking god. Let's kill Big Boy here for a second and listen to it for a second. Stunning. Oh my god, this battle theme. It feels so weird, guys, because we've been through so many world quests at this stage, right? And this is, what a way to go out before we catch up. We're going to be doing more world quests in the future, but what a way to go out on our last world quest before we catch up than with this. I think it's such a nice way. Look at all the abyss around here as well.
Right. By royal decree.
There's so many hilly churls, like even more than you would find in like the wild in such close proximity. You know what I mean? Like even more than you would see usually. Try to get into the tower up ahead. Sure. There's something to do with the... What is this? Unable to suppress it yet? Is there going to be a chance of us suppressing this? I wonder if we get up on top like we did before. That battle theme was stunning. Oh, look at the overgrown grass as well. There's so many of you guys in such close proximity. Wait, I think we have to switch back our weapon to official maybe. Let's see. I think she need... Maybe I'll check. She probably has her weapon on her, but we'll see. Yes, she has her weapon. Good. Good.
More speed.
Come hither, chosen of dragons. Come hither. The dark night fast approaches. Does he mean the dragon's coming? Wait, what? So it's intentional how many hilly churls are here. And he saved us from the hilly churls? The sage? That was close. That's such a cool scene. Was Paimon seeing things where we saved by the flash of golden light? I did see a pattern in gold. Whatever it was, it saved us. And it looks like a safer spot either way. Paimon's never thought we'd have to run from hilly churls. Right? And she was emphasizing that. They're tougher than they usually are. What's wrong? Are you okay, Mikey? Did something in here catch your attention? Well, not that we'll be leaving anytime soon with the lock in the door, so let's just explore this place. So incredible. Are they still out there? Well, they're probably still like hanging around the place, I'd say. Incredible. The fact that they not only made the hilly trails seem dangerous, but it's also a case of that like they had this amazing scene of like the environment changing because they're trying to save us from the hilly trails. Do we have to move this? Maybe we can use is that one of your powers? Move. Move. Oh. There we go. Oh, they look like evil geniuses, these guys. And it opens up. Oh, this was a... Oh my god. Someone painted over the face of this mural? It's incredible stuff. Can we destroy this? No. Not yet anyway. That's where we were, where we had to get in here anyway. Yeah, what does this mean? would someone do that out of hatred? Would you say? Oh, maybe we can get rid of it with this, by the way. No, I thought we could. Starting today, I'm swapping to a new notebook. After all, Revelations indicates that we'll catch up with Uncle Taika and the others and embark on an adventure to Cinder City together. As such, it's important to establish a sense of ritual. A magnificent fortress built by an ancient tyrant. Exciting, no? No matter the danger, you can remain at ease and safely leave it in the hands of the apprentice of the apprentice of the Grand Master Sanhaj. And by that I mean the super awesome Spear Caller prodigy, Ludu. I don't know what else I can do. Even the voices of the Wayab cannot be heard here. And no mystical art can be even used here. Whoa. Even healing arts have no effect. If a more experienced mystic, no, I fear the Grand Master Sanhaj could not dispel the curse laid upon this place. Ancestors above, what could have happened here? So, the place... I love reading as this guy. So, this place here, when they said the gods couldn't find it, even the Wayab have no control over this place. Healing arts have no control over in this place. It really is a place that is separate from God. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. We have to get one of these guys again. Wait, there's another notebook here as well. A nameless priest knows. Chubacha, the craftsman meant to be recruited by and repaired the waterway facilities, gave the recording officer Talamacha Kitel 3 whole bags of obsidian, claiming that he could not volunteer for such labor due to the physical condition, and hoping that these gifts might prove his earnest desire to serve the alliances. The recording officer praised his enthusiasm and replaced it with Manku from the waterway repairs have suspended indefinitely, as though overnight the deep well was completely submerged by a dark calamity, and nearby residents transformed into something. So this is the curse that is upon this place. The Kahuli warriors sealed the entrance and incinerated the infected with the flames borrowed from the Holy Sovereign, claiming that it was under control. An old lady who had come to the temple suddenly raving madness before the recording officer, spouting nonsense about the sun and collapse of the alliance. The Kamiki warriors quickly dragged her out by the alliance's laws. She will likely be... What? Over the past few days, commoners have come to the temple have been whispering they believe that it's taboo using a something to offer sacrifices to the Lord of the Night. The Lord of the Night. And has aroused its rages and curses, which is why the dark mortal illness has descended upon us. Chichiri tried to persuade them, but to little no avail. People always choose that which they wish to believe in. What can words alone accomplish? The streets are filled with the scent of something. By the Holy Sovereign's decree, the Holy Sovereign. That's not to do with the Dragon Sovereign, no. The 3 areas in the southwest sector have been sealed off, and the Cthulhu warriors are trying to incinerate all which have decayed, yet still roam. They have little success. How can that in which finite defy the infinite? Not to mention how they too will end up in the same way once they fall. Nothing but despairing wails now come from the night wind. So like the masters of the night wind, not only from the world of the living, but also from that of the forbidden world. They're trying to break this gate down, but they won't get nor will they get of the children seeking shelter here. At most they shall get I'll use this dagger to... So am I right in saying this is showing like maybe there was warnings of the curse? And warnings of stuff that's been happening, and there wasn't people that weren't listening to fully? And then it like... Even like infected people maybe? Like which were incinerated? But it didn't work. Possibly. Maybe. Is that not it? Maybe there's 2? Close the door? Oh. So we open the door. This closes that door. Oh, so it's showing us what we can do. Right? But this is not... So if we open this door and get this, is that what we're supposed to do? There's a button on this though, right? Hold on a second. Is that like a button to you guys? keep pressing the wrong button there. What are we... So we're hitting it, but it's not doing anything. Oh no, it did do something. It made this disappear. But then do we need to move this block out somehow? Oh, we can create the object itself. Oh. So cool. What a cool mechanic. Oh. I don't like that we're going so deep down below, though. It's kind of terrifying. Okay, so we have to find a way to operate this while getting that as well. That's fine. So yeah, what we'll do is like maybe every like bit of time I might read some of the stuff that people said in the comments, and we'll have like a little bit of a conversation, because I do want to do more of that if we're doing more big world quests. Sometimes it might be fun. I not read it fully or anything like that, but just like get a better idea of what other people thought as well. So we can create an object now. So what if we close this? Well, we create an object through there to like... kind of create an object here. Okay, hold on a second here. So maybe legit just has to be like... Or maybe we have to create an object on the lever, but that's a bit far away, isn't it? I thought we could do that, and we could like hit the lever, but maybe that still is the case. Maybe we just have to do the same as before. Yeah, it's not the same as before. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Put this here. Like that. And then flick this switch. Yeah, it's way simpler than I was like what I was doing. Way simpler. This is fun though. Wait, a person. You over there. Yes, I'm talking to three of you. Turn around. There's someone else here? Looks like you understand what I'm saying. You scared me there, you know? I thought you were the Abyss monsters pretending to be humans. You hadn't responded when I'd have struck first. Thank goodness for my quick reactions then. Is that why you exposed your back to me with such confidence? Well, we didn't think there'd be any other people here. Anyway, the way we're meeting here, I call it destiny. I'm an ace adventurer of the Flower Flutter. Oh, okay, so she's part of Chaska's clan. I'm wandering. This is Paimon, my employer. Seriously, what are you going to do next? Other than your Paimon's guide? Anyway, he's Wanderer. He's also an adventurer who just arrived. I'm super interested to see why there's another person here as well. Because it's a big deal, right? Because we thought there'd be no one here at all. The little ones here, companion Mikey. Mikey's the best. You'll love Mikey. Everyone loves Mikey. Ah. Are you also looking for the Jade Return like the other adventures were? The Jade Return, yeah, I guess. You too, then. Guess they're right. No one's found it. Still, an adventurer, her name's Bona. Openly displaying their weaknesses? Why a guiding spirit on a small, Teplazar that doesn't know what's happening? You're practically rookies who happen upon this dangerous forbidden place without any preparation, aren't you? Kind of. That's like most of our adventures, I suppose. That's probably us in a nutshell, I suppose, is probably the best way to put it. The Jade Return is not something that an amateur can find. You're lucky that you bumped into me, or you might have died before figuring out what it was. What was about a guiding spirit? Also, watch your words. We're decidedly not rookies. We're rookies in this sense, possibly. We're very experienced as it happens. This is Paimon, the best adventurer to Tivat. Exactly. Now, that's exaggerated, but between the two of us, Paimon thinks we're top-notch adventurers all the same. I do think Paimon's one of the best adventurers in Tivat. Why don't you take a look at our adventure handbook first? It's certified by the Adventures Guild and contains all of our adventures. Wait a minute. What's an adventurer's handbook? And the Adventurers Guild, I never heard of it, was established recently? Wait, what? And you call yourself an adventurer? How do you not know those two things? Yeah, because the Adventurers Guild is in Nalan as well, right? No, what I mean is you're not making any sense. What do you mean? You need to be certified by some random organization to become an adventurer? Aren't adventurers supposed to be courageous and unbound? Why must there be a guild to keep them in check? You do have a point. Wait, no. The Adventurers Guild is very important, and not just some random organization. Still, Paimon never considered how people would become adventurers if the guild didn't exist. A fair concern. For starters, one needs curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and a sense of responsibility to help others. She has a really cool painting on her face, the face paint. But most important, you need the courage to take the first step. Once you make the decision and start on a journey, you become an adventurer. Paimon has enough curiosity for both of us. I love sticking my nose in other people's businesses. It's the courage that counts the most. Fine, I'll give you that. You're a bold lot, stepping into this forbidden city. Still, how did you get in at all? The only entrance should have been sealed shut. If you're here, does that mean there's monsters outside? They also were sealed outside. About that's kind of embarrassing, but we were chased here by hilly churls. It does sound a little bit embarrassing, right? Like, if you told someone that, like, if you told me that, like, a while back at the start of my Genshin playthrough, I would have been like, that's very crazy, you know? Also, no need to worry about them or any other monsters. The Golden Light stopped them from entering in after we came in. Do you know about the Golden Light? A Golden Light? Oh, so Coco saved you? Now I feel less safer. If Coco approves you, then you can't be bad. So what's Coco? There's someone else here? Coco's my companion, like Mikey is yours. Anyway, come with me and see for yourself. Wait, what? So I thought it was the sage who was giving us advice. You follow Bona and return to the ground level. Cocouik, where do you go? Wait, is it just a golden creature, maybe? Oh, wait, what is that? Here you are. Kree? What is that? What a cute little guy. He looks like a green spectre. That doesn't sound cute at all. Those words are not exactly flattering, Paimon. I don't like these answers sometimes. Don't call it a spectre, that's mean. Its name is Cocouik. I chose the name, by the way, and given how shiny it is, I say it's pretty spot on too. It's a really adorable creature, I just know what it is. Wow. Cuddle? Wow. You seem to be getting along just fine, so that light saved from us came from this little guy? Incredible. So maybe it wasn't, maybe the voice is a sage, but he did the light thing? That's right, Cocouik might be small, but it's a guardian spirit of this area. I've been able to roam all over this ancient city thanks to it. And when it accumulates enough power, even the evil dragon is no match for it. Paimon almost forgot about that mean guy. You encountered it too, didn't you? Well, we wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the dragon. Well, it's a little embarrassing, but the dragon took my frostfrite, which is critical to find the Jade of Return. I have to get it back. Frostfrite, you mean something like that to obtain the Jade? Sounds complicated. It's normal for you not to know. After my father, anyway. Since we are all adventurers trapped in here, how about we work together to beat the evil dragon? I'm for it. I don't know how good you are, but we can't go wrong by joining forces, whether it's to explore this place or to fight the dragon. It works for me. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's really fine. I like your decisiveness. That's right. We've got to face off the nasty dragon again to make sure it doesn't hurt more people. That part, like, is not as worrying to me, but, like, honestly, like, finding this Jade of Return is, like, very interesting to me, to be honest. And it's not that I'm not like, oh, like, I hope it doesn't hurt more people. Of course I don't want it to hurt people. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, you could probably just stay away from this place after this, you know? If we can defeat that guy and grab the frostfrite back, then you can find the Jade of Return. Remember to give us a share too, alright? We'll just accept a 40-60 split. It's a bit early, a 40-60 split. It's ready for a discussion now, don't you think? Besides, the Jade of Return isn't some sort of thing you can split up like a pie. You really don't know anything before coming here, didn't you? Good thing you bumped into me. It's cool meeting a character. I didn't think we were going to talk to, like, a human here. We'll talk about the other stuff later, alright? Our top priority is now beating the dragon and getting the frostfrite back. Well, let's get going. The monster side shouldn't be an issue with Coco on our side, but the dragon? Well, that's a different story. So interesting. It's actually very fun. Oh, we're back here. So the gameplay tutorial is Abyssal Blight. And it's the halo of light from Coco that will open it. Okay. That's good. Oh my god, they just ran here right away! Let's get this halo light over here. Okay, 1 second. We still have the halo light around us. This is crazy. Look at all of them. Oh my god. I did not expect. I legitimately did not expect there to be such a like the hilly just to charge down like that. That's so freaking cool.
Rain outlines your fate. Crush.
Get rid of this hilly short as soon as possible as well. It's been a while since I used Eula's emotional support as well. It's a fun team. It's one of my early teams. It's one of my earliest teams. And she's saying that she got her back. I like this character. Oh! Are you? This music is insane. I
beg for mercy.
Stunning track.
Shudder. More speed.
So now they want us to go over here. So now we have Coco with us. Look at that as well. We have Coco with us now as well. Oh my god, there's more of them. Whoa. They're not letting up. At all. Did this help? Oh, he's back. He's back. So it's... I'm so blown away that this dragon showed up again. What creature are we fighting over here? Where are you?
Witness the power of Cocouik. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Insubordination. Flood of frost. Crush. Shudder. By royal decree. Go in.
I have to defeat it as quick as possible before they grew back into something else. Man, it's crazy what they've done with the village. Oh my god, it's still doing its thing. Oh my god, it's in real time. Incredible.
We go.
Absolutely incredible. It's in real freaking time. Oh my god, they're everywhere. I'm just trying to be a royal lady who's trying to live her life as a member of the Knights of Avodius. This is not... Oh my god, it's aiming right for us now. Not enough phlogiston? Oh my god, we have to get more phlogiston. Can I get some of your phlogiston? Yes, thank you. So it's powered by elemental, like the remains of an elemental energy as well. Or the precursor. Oh my lord, oh my lord. There you go, there you go. Get rid of yourselves there. Another one, another one, another one. About time too, if we can shoot it down from here. Oh my god, you're adorable. You just need to use that thing. Try putting your hand on a Coco wand. Try putting your hand on Coco Wonder. Super awesome as laser fire? Jesus Christ, what is this little creature? What? When Koki's energy is fully charged, a powerful beam can be shot at the abyss. This beam is slightly effective against evil dragons corroded by, so it's a dragon corroded by the abyss. We have to stop it. To attack fell dragons in its beam and make a timely use of its shields, block the fireballs fired by the dragons and accumulate energy. Once... The music. The freaking music. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So we have a shield as well. Oh my god, we're having a freaking... Like, we never even knew what this creature was before. And now we... Oh god, what a bad timing. As long as we still have our health. Jesus! I think blocking stuff actually gives us the ability to get that laser as well, so we want to, like... Make sure we get that as well. Here we go. This is so interesting to me that we're like freaking fighting an abyssal dragon with this creature we've never even heard before. With this amazing, like what are they? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Oh God! Where'd it go? This is insane. Incredible! Do you hear this music in the background too? Insane. What the I didn't expect any of this from this at all. Oh my God! No, we did something anyway. They're still shooting. That's still shooting. The super awesome laser is pretty hot stuff, eh? I mean, yeah. Guys, I'm just blown away. I just didn't expect it to be this. I knew we were gonna be doing like a quest. Like, you know, I knew that we were gonna be like going to like the city, and it was gonna be probably incredible because Genshin's like really good at that incredible stuff here as well, right? They're really good at that stuff. But I just wasn't expecting it to be like a fight with an abyssal dragon from a new creature we've never even heard of before. You know what I mean? Oh man. Yeah, why is it called that though? You know, you have strange tastes. You don't think it sounds awesome? Speaking from my experience as an adventurer, it's much easier for people to remember and pass on skill names if they're flashy. Let's forget about the name for the moment here. Thanks for helping us out again, Coco. We couldn't have beat the dragon back without you. It's okay. Don't be sad. We're not saying you didn't do anything, Mikey. You could have done something. It was on the ground, Mikey. You're busting it open. Not great with words, are we? Everyone has their strengths. Yeah. That's right. You'll get your chance soon, Mikey. Paimon knows that. Yeah, well, on the ground, you can destroy these things. Anyway, the evil dragon flew off in that direction, huh? An injured beast always flees to the nest first. I'll bet it's that its lair over there. That way. We'll have to get the fuss right back before it recovers. If we're alone, I wouldn't dare to take the dragon on, even if we're injured. But we're a group now, and you're pretty good. I think we'll be fine. I'm not sure if I can shoulder this burden. What? They have a character hesitating, which is interesting. Come on, don't worry, I'll go in first. Just watch my back. Time is of the essence. Let's go. This is so pretty. Honestly, like, that's the hero's journey, right? The world built upon slowly collapsing sands. In a scorched earth, the future of paradise shattered. Chosen dragons come forth and prove your valor. So it's about proving your valor. Honestly, this is very tough, and like honestly, I might actually. Use my best team. No, Eula's got this. Let's go, Eula.
More speed.
You got this, Eula. So we're actually fighting the frickin' dragon. Wait. So what did these do? Is Mikey's on the ground too?
More speed. Let's light it up. No, my sword.
We gotta build up the charge here so we can even get its health down. I know, like, I should have, like, I should expect amazing things from these world quests, right? But I didn't expect any of this.
Beg for mercy.
You doing something crazy? You doing something crazy? Oh! Oh, it was. Okay, we have to stop that. I didn't even realize that.
Oz, reveal thy... No, my sword. Body and mind. Let me weave you a... Shudder.
I didn't realize what it was doing. Mikey's gonna come in and do his crazy freaking powerful move again.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever... Teamwork is dreamwork.
Here we go. Got some damage. Interesting as I thought. Hope lies in humanity.
Vengeance
through
will be
us?
mine.
great damage being done here. We're actually going to beat this dragon? I thought this was going to be like a final boss. I thought it was going to build up to this. It's still trying to rain fire down on us as well. Thank you, Coco. Insane, guys. This is... I think I've said the word insane 25 times so far. My head is spinning for all the stuff we're doing here. Palmy can't believe it got away. We almost had it, but the dragon's strength was suddenly restored somehow. This is not the end, so it isn't the end of this. Okay, I was thinking like it was like they're building up like to a fight with this, but I didn't think it was gonna be so soon. You could understand what the dragon was saying? The words came from the golden pattern. Wait, so that was the dragon speaking to us? So we could hear the dragon say this is not the end. Wait, is looking for the treasure in this ancient city one of his trials too? So it's a trial from the sage again, like we were saying. What are you talking about? It was quite an ordeal. I thought I was dead to rights there, but it lives to fight another day. If nothing else, we can get my phosphorite back. Ah, yes, it's right over here. That was look like, okay. Speaking of that, what should we do now? We came here looking for the Jade of Return that the adventure spoke of. But we don't know what the thing is yet, do we? We must know something about it, right, Bona? Is it one of those things that will require 3 phosphorite chunks to unseal something? Very video game-like, right? For sure. What a cool battle. What a cool sequence. If only it were that simple, but in truth, it's not to be found within the city, but instead the sky. What? But the notes we found in the tower said, did those adventurers make a mistake? Wait, you came to Ochkanatlan, to the Forbidden City, on account of some notes you happened to pick up? The more skilled the person, the more bold their deeds, I guess. Since you don't know anything about the Jade of Return, you probably haven't heard about the story of the Sky Serpent ship, Tonatia? As the name suggests, it was a sky-faring ship built by the Python King Okan. We've heard of Okan, right? The tyrant who ruled Ochkanatlan. They talked about it in Chaska's quest as well. He was filled to the brim with ship was filled to the brim with treasures, and countless adventures from Natland have pursued it. My old man included, of course. He was the best adventurer from the Flower Feather clan. But Tonatia did hold greater significance to him beyond his ambitions as an adventurer. The Abyss calamity devastated our tribe decades ago, and the evil dragon that occupies this ancient city also appeared around the same time. Rumor had it that one of the countless treasures aboard the ship was the Jade of Return, and that locating it would quell the Abyss-tainted ancient city. At that time, we just witnessed the nightmare of the Abyss, so if we could find the Jade and suppress the contamination here in the city, our tribe would no longer have to live in fear. Okay, so wait, at the time we just witnessed the nightmare of the Abyss. So how long ago was this? No one set off a journey for the purpose, but they never returned. All that remains is the phosphorite chunk, which we found in the ruins. I'm sorry for your loss. The evil dragon... Don't be. I've actually never met him. I heard all this from a woman who adventured alongside him. The inscriptions on a monument in the ruins say that the winds of distant past will guide the way to the Tonatia once... So it's called Tonatia, but the other term for it is what? The Sky Serpent ship, which might be easier for me to say. So the inscriptions on the monument in the ruins say that the winds of the distant past will guide away to the Serpent Sky ship, Pyrophosphorite, in place of the altar of the Primal Flame within the ancient city. But the city became forbidden place for the tribe after that woman returned alone, the sole survivor, from my old man's squad. Probably didn't know that the Jade return was so important. Guess we aren't pawning it off now for more now. I don't think so. We can't remove the Abyss threat against your tribe. We can remove the Abyss threat from your tribe if we can find it, and that would be amazing too. We just have to look at the altar, right? Bona, you must know where it is, don't you? Well, I don't know either. I only snuck in here recently, and only because I was looking for clues concerning the altar of the Primal Flame. I encountered lots of unexpected dangers, but things started looking up after I met Coco. The evil dragon was the only problem at that point. I was planning on sneaking in while it was out, but it got me good. Huh. But it's gone now thanks to you. I got my pyrophosphorite back, and now I can seek the altar of the pyro flames. You don't want us to go with you? Must you find the Jade of Return? Yes, I have to because I became an adventurer because I wanted to find it. As long as we follow Coca's directions, we should be able to find it. The music is stunning as well, isn't it? And access the Sky Serpent ship up in the air together. So we can go to the Sky Serpent ship? I can split the Jade return with you for sale, but there must be surely other treasures up there. I can't split it. Sorry guys, there's so much text that like I do feel like, you know, sometimes like I mess up like sometimes when we read so much. It happens. It does happen. Up there to be claimed as an adventure reward. So she's saying that like, hey, we can't split this, but there's other treasure we can split. Look, even Coco's light points to somewhere higher up. Well, this sure doesn't sound like a guaranteed score, but it's not like we can do anything other than trust you, eh? And if we do reach the Sky Serpent ship, we can help everyone and make a huge profit. Talk about a win-win. How about a wonder? Let's go to Bona, shall we? Let's go, Bona. I'm so for this. Really, that's great to hear. I knew you agreed to help. With you around, I'm sure I'll be able to fulfill my father's last wish. Rawr. Mikey concurs. It's Zelda. Let's get going before the dragon comes back. I agree. You know what's so interesting about this conversation here? Twice now, our character has been a bit doubtful of going through this, right? Twice now, our character's been kind of like, you don't want me to go with you, do you? And like, can we just stay here? You know, and like, I have other things to attend to. And I think like that doesn't make our, well, can we go up to the sky with this? Is that what they want us to show here? And I don't think that makes our character like some sort of, oh, we have to go up, I think. Some sort of like coward or anything. I think it just shows the dangers that we're in. Oh, we do have to go up here. It shows how like scary this is. Like this is nothing to scoff at. Dragons are terrifying. Dvalin may have been the first like big boss of the, you know, the Archon quests in Genshin. But the fact is, like, Dvalin, oh my god, was an easier boss because he was the first one, but it doesn't make him any less dangerous. Dragons are dangerous. This is so stunning. Oh my god, look, that's where we were down there. The music. Oh my god, this is gonna haunt me in the best way possible. This is gonna be my dreams forever. Holy hell, this is a beautiful place. Absolutely stunning. Before you, oh my god, I was gonna say before we take any steps further, but there's, wait, there's that Kukazars up there? Interesting. Before we go any further though, I want to like, no, don't ever say that about Paimon. You understand what Coco's saying? Nope, just guessing. Don't talk about Paimon like that. We're not having that. Hey, I want to read maybe some you have a comment here that like it was talking about the speculation that people had with this as well, right? And I think it's important to talk about it just because like it's, again, the way I like to do lore is communicate with you guys. And by the way, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is going to take over my idea, but I think, as I said, the way I want to do this, the way I want to do the lore of this game with you guys, is to discuss it amongst myself, figure it out for myself, and then have discussions with you guys afterwards. I think that's the best way to go about it. So the mural is still not exactly clear as what Citra says here, but a lot of fandom has deciphered it. I think you did quite a decent job of deciphering them. Thank you. I'm paraphrasing, but once the grand figure now pitiable, the black dragon that burns the white tree, it's the Dragon King Nibelung, right? So that's what we heard first before with a pep, right? Coming back with the forbidden knowledge and burning the Irminsul tree. In Genshin, whenever it says white tree, it always talks about Irminsul tree, like the frostbearing tree for Nalan, but not the Irminsul in Sumeru. Think of it as a petrified trees and domains. They are white, maybe we should call them something else. A pep talks about this and is consistent. In Act 4, we also learned about the battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed Natlan's ley lines. Right, I mean, that's why I believe that they can use, not use, but they have the Descender now, the Traveler, able to, like, you know, help them fight back against this thing. The Envoy's glow is shattered. This presumably talks about the angels and Seelies in our text in Genshin. They always talked about the heavenly envoys who walked in the lands of Archons. They're also described as humanity's guides. So it fits the bill with Seelies and angels. It's consistent with the heavenly themes. You can see how they were burned in the mural. So a lot of them died during the war. Some Ascension materials have an interesting descriptions about this if you're curious. So there's like a burning of the angels as well during this war as well. And the mural where the corpse is on top of a dragon, it's the first Fire Archon, Jablanca, resurrecting over the victory defeating of Quetzalcoatl. So that's when he came out of the heart then of Quetzalcoatl. Over their dead body, they're also a sage. He supposedly helped them defeat him, which we know they did have this kind of like... I think I keep blowing into the thing somehow. I don't know how. But yeah, so that we know that they had this alliance, right? This companionship to like bring the Saurians, the dragons, and the humans together, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's a little bit of some tidbits there as well about what some people might be thinking about it as well. And again, like I said, I'm not going to like obviously abandon my theories, but as the way I want to do this with all these world quests, and especially going forward, is I want to kind of like come up with my own ideas, discuss stuff with you, and then come up with my own ideas from that as well. And that makes a very fun community aspect while you get to see my first reaction and kind of like deciphering some of the stuff that I'm seeing in front of me. And obviously I stand by a lot of the stuff I said until like, you know, I'm proven otherwise in the other aspects. But there's some aspects like say like who the Black Dragon was. I forgot about that completely. And of course the Pep did mention that as well with the King of Dragons Nibelung. And the idea of where the you know, rising from the heart of the dragon was. I got it right who was resurrected from it, right? It was the Pyro Archon, I believe. But it was a different dragon altogether. I thought it was also the Black Dragon that they killed as well. Which, you know what, really cool to like get that information too. And if you guys think this is a cool way of doing this as well, let me know. I personally am like very okay with doing it this way just because I feel like it's more fun to have. And by the way, like I read all the comments. I just picked that comment because like it summarized stuff for what I was thinking as well. You know what I mean? I read all the comments and will, you know, have a better idea of the lore as we're going forward then because of that. That's the way I always like to go about it anyway. Personally, anyway. If that makes sense. And everyone can have their opinion and their takes, and I do welcome everyone to give their takes. And I feel like this is going to be so fun going forward as well. And so it's what we've done already, by the way. I don't want to say going forward. We've done this since already where we're like, I've deciphered the lore myself, and then you guys give your interpretation, and then I have a stronger understanding. You know, it's like I always say, I like will get like, look at this. He's not even attacking you with touch. Where I will get like 80% of the lore right. And then... what will happen after that then is like you guys will pick up the other 20% and like fill in the blanks that I forgot, because that's what happens. Like you're not going to get everything in one go. I'm also not involved in the community the way that a lot of people are, which that's not going to change, by the way. I'm still kind of sticking to this community, and I'm not going to be doing like, you know, a lot of I want to look up to see what this means, you know what I mean? Because again, I kind of just like love the way we're doing things. I love it. It's been so fun.
By royal decree, witness the power of Cocouik.
And I miss things every week when it comes to not only like the, how do I say, not only the
Eye for an eye.
the world quests, but also like Archon quests and main stories. And we talked about before, people in the comment section where I've been like, hey, I definitely missed out on this.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Start up. The elevator's back in service? Look at that down there. What's that? Oh my god, we have an elevator now. Is that going to take us all the way back down to the bottom? This whole area is fantastic to me. It's so beautiful. Save me. Okay. Where does this take us to? To a side area here? Dragon, don't attack now. He's like, what if I attack now? No, don't do that. What about right now? Would it be funny? No, it wouldn't be funny. Would it be funny? It'd be funny. Dragon, it would be the opposite of funny. Haha. No, it's not haha. Oh my god, it was purple. Did you see that?
My sword.
Wait, is someone fighting alongside us? Another person? Is this gonna be like a world quest of some kind?
Let's light it up.
If it is, I'll record it, but like I'll probably edit it out of the video itself. Wait, is this Spirit of someone? It is like a world quest, I think. Greetings, Bear. I'm Quinn, and a member of the adventures team. My duty is to eliminate these monsters. Yes, I'm a warrior of the adventure team. Be careful, brave warrior. And capable of distinguishing several. Okay, so he's telling us like about a mechanic. Look at his arm. Every night before I fall asleep, we hear the sounds they make from the hiding spots in those ancient ruins. This is why I cannot sleep with the encampment. This place is filled with these monsters. You must be careful too. Thank you. Give us a little bit of a
At
warning
least
there.
Good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Guys, like, it's... I don't know how or when I'm gonna get used to this. I don't think I will. The music here is stunning. The architecture is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Oh, they're following us around Coco like a Soul Rush now, which is really cool. But I'm just like so amazed. Like everything about this like is truly just like superb. It really is. It's blowing my mind to the point that like I'm like, you guys know I'm a generational yapper. I am. Like I will yap for days. But it's very clear that like a lot of this is like stopping me in my tracks completely. Oh. Oh. There's quite a few here as well. The Rune Guardians, right? Oh my god, there's quite a few here. Whereabouts are we heading? But we're heading over there. Yeah, I want to get this waypoint for sure. This is my favorite. Again, it comes from me playing Shadow of the Colossus and Eco as a kid, right? It made, oh look at the water here as well. It made me fall in love with locations like this. And it's not just the architecture. It's not just how beautiful the music is, right? Because that's a stunning feature. It's also like what I always say. Right now, it feels like I am committing a incredible atrocity even standing here. It feels like a god is going to sweep me up and destroy me for even standing here. This feeling of not being allowed to be in a place. A feeling of such dread, but awe-inspiring dread. It's like so incredible, so beautiful, but you still have that feeling of like, oh my god, this place is scary. Look at all this. Wait, was that one what was covered up before? This thing here? This music, I can't. I can't. This must have been what was covered up before. Remember with the paint? The orange paint? Paimon didn't expect Coco to lead us here. The strange fortress just looks like the place where we met you, Bona. Yeah, when they did that orange paint over, right? It's even the same mural. Minus the smear marks. Maybe those are because we're higher up? And no one could reach it? Must be the Python King. Oh, okay, so this is who this is. The Tyrant? That's Okan, the Python King. Legend has that he abused and oppressed his people to get the Sky Serpent thing built, the Tonisia built, and eventually attracted the Abyss, which led to his death and the downfall of his kingdom. So him oppressing and abusing his people led to the Abyss being attracted to it, which led to his death. Okay. So that's why the paint was over his face. Maybe someone wanted to disgrace the mural. But that's just a legend after all. The storytellers in my tribe have told different tales about what happened to him. Maybe he's still roaming around Tonisia and feasting on his treasure. Or maybe the evil dragon has been trying to stop us, is his ghost. So you think the dragon... That's, again, she's saying a bunch of different theories here. Uchi? Please stop with the stories. You're scaring Coco. Wow, wow. Mikey sure is eager to do something since we defeated the dragon. Is he in some kind of contest with Coco? I think he probably is like a little bit like he wants to feel useful, but we know he's useful, you know? Anyway, where's this altar we're looking for? If Coco was right, it should be below us. We'd have thought to be somewhere higher up. Do we mess up? The altar of the primal flame can't be inside the mountain, can it? How to be transported into the sky then, unless the mountain itself collapses? There could be a special transportation mode at play. Well, now what then? You were so sure while we were down there, and we can't understand what Coco's trying to say either. Kulu? Any ideas, Mikey? I love when he taps his belly. I think you get it now. It's trying to tell us that following the rigid logic won't get us anywhere. This music it's stopping me in my tracks. Well, regardless of what's below, I say we go check it out. I mean, we're on an adventure, aren't we? You sure excited, Mikey? Well, it's time to figure out how to get down there. So we have to like take a look around here, I guess? Look for objectives in the area. Like this here? Doesn't seem to be anything worth mentioning here. Oh, we got some notes over here, first of all. The Holy Sovereign Note 7? That despicable demonic entity has been imprisoned within the statue, and yet it refuses to sing as I will it to. A wicked beast in truth. I suppose such an act defiance it knows full well to be futile. Clearly humanity shall only be safe from the threat once we imprison every last one of their kin, more wretched than she and as they are. Are they talking about dragons? But it says like a demonic entity. At present, the only problem that needs solving is that they're only their base. The beast's blood can control these ancient machines, and yet they cannot be trusted. And I cannot expand all my energies in controlling those mechanisms as the creature within the statue does. I must find a way to build a core of Kalulu that owes allegiance to humanity alone. I know it's Chuelel. Well, I don't know how to pronounce any word. Very good. I begin to understand it all. Since the only beast's filthy blood can operate these devices, the only rational choice is to enslave the draconic part of myself. What? That way, even if should my human part perish, my draconic components will remain imprisoned here, a slave eternal being to human boots, ever submitting to their wills and ideals, ever heeding the souls of those who that person once saved. All things that might oppose humanity must be detained. We cannot trust any power mightier than humanity. Oh my god. Nor place our hope in the beneficence. No mighty being such as kind as gentle in nature has ever existed to save for that person. One who would never commit appalling evils. I myself am no exception, and that is why we must outlaw all. I'm not quite sure what it's trying to say there, but it sounded like... How can we lift a stone this big? It sounds like it's like the idea of... imprisoning a... Oh. Come take a look at his photo. Imprisoning... Like, it was like almost imprisoning a dragon, but he said there was like half dragon as well. I'm not sure. So we just had to take a look around. What is this? It looks gross. This is a nascent abyssal blight. Looks like it's seeping down from above. Oh, yeah. I thought it was placed festooned with the frescoes would be safer. So fresco is a painting on a ceiling or a wall, I guess. I think something's gonna fall down. Watch out, everyone. What? It fell through the ceiling? Wait, official.
Freeze to the core.
Nice. Freezes to the core. So it's like seeping down through the ceiling, this abyssal creature. What a shocker. Thank goodness for quick reactions. So did you find anything? Well, we did find something that looks like a mechanism, but it's kind of pain. Wow. I don't know what you mean, Mikey, but it looks pretty. Mikey looks pretty clued in, so let's check it out anyway. So what I'm going to be doing... Oh. This mechanism is over here. Yeah, we found that as well, so Mikey's going to check it out first. Well done, Mikey! Look at him, he's so proud! Mikey, 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 Mikey. Well done, Mikey. Oh, it takes us down below. Well done, Mikey. Well done. I was saying I was going to plan to, It's open, you're awesome, Mikey. We wouldn't have found this mechanism without you. Wow. I knew you could do it, Mikey. A lot of praise for Mikey. Don't get ahead of yourself. Plenty of challenges await us. Now that the entrance is open, there's no need to give up halfway. I concur, Paimon. Cheep, cheep. What's wrong? Why don't you want to go in? Are you scared? We're halfway through our journey. There's no turning back now. Cool. You shouldn't force the issue, Bona. It really does look super scared. Could there be something super dangerous on there? Don't worry. Our little Saurian's a brave soul. I'll say I'm scared too. I want to make Coco feel kind of comfortable. Come on, put yourself together like Mikey. Why don't you? Mikey's excited, yeah. If Coco really is afraid, maybe we should have to stay behind. But not alone. That wouldn't work. I guess there's no other way. I'll stay up here with Coco and you can have the pyrophosphorite. But whatever you find in there, you have to come back and find me, alright? We don't leave anyone behind. Do not worry about that whatsoever. I believe in you. We'll wait for you here. Wow. So, I was going to say, first of all, the trust here is great. I was going to say, when I'm finished this episode and I'm editing it, I will... This music. Even the clouds in the distance look amazing. I'm going to write down all like I've learned, right? And I try to do as much as I can. But since we're recording this kind of in parts, I think it'd probably be the good idea to do that. If you're wondering why we're recording in parts, the way I do things, again, like I said, I yap too much, and people have told me I've yapped too much. It would take too long to record all in one big session. It would. It would take too long. Whoa. It's both natural and unnatural, the way this is kind of like... You know what I mean? It's like man-made and made by nature. which is, you know, a very good unity that they have in Genshin sometimes. I was going to jump down, but I was like, no, we have an opportunity here to see something beautiful. Let's take the path that they want us to take, just in case. Open the door, okay. Just a chest, just right here? Oh, thank you.
What do we have here?
I mean, we'll take it. Someone's notes, if only I could have returned to the flames alongside him then. No. One who has committed such crimes, a beast who has slain all near and dear, is unworthy of ending as warm, brilliant as his. Such revolting blasphemies must be executed, blood spilled for blood, but for whom? What? I'm trying to look for more notes around here as well. We probably will miss notes for sure. For sure. Oh, even this place looks awesome. There's more hillagers and the way they're running towards us as well. It's like they're driven by some force of some kind.
Let's light it up. Oh, it's revealed.
Not that we need this to defeat the hillagers, but, you know, practice is what's going to make us better, right? So we have to keep practicing with the methods, even if it's on the smaller enemies. Man, this looks terrifying, doesn't it? Look how far down this is going. The core. Oh, this is very, very abyssal. Look at even the cracks in the floor there. This is getting serious. Not that it wasn't serious before. Wow. The exterior has been corroded by the abyss. Looking like it might fall off any time. Is this what Coco was pointing at? And we don't know what's inside either, though Paimon's pretty sure it's not the altar. Rigid logic won't get us anywhere. We have to do something about the abyss. Let's go, Mikey. Rawr. Wait, what about Paimon? Rude. No, I didn't mean it like that. There's always a problem, you know? We have two companions here. You're both amazing. Don't worry about it, right? But there's always going to be an issue because if you praise someone, the other one's going to feel bad. And that's okay, right? Just don't think of it like that. I adore you both so much. And let's get rid of all this filth first. Do we not need Coco with us? Oh, here's the core. A mysterious device from the Ochkanatlan core of Kualel. It seems that in the past, it was the core mechanism that powered the entire city, but now it is covered in layer upon layer of abyssal filth. If you can cleanse the filth around it, perhaps you can uncover the secrets that lie within. Let's get a bunch of these things. Some of this stuff is from like, oh my god, the symphony days, man. Look at this stuff. Some of this stuff is from like a mile ago, years ago, not even years ago, months ago, 3 weeks ago. Ah, so what if we collect enough of these, will it become like a core that Coco has? Possibly. And that will unlock this, and we can extract them as well.
I can put these to good use.
And it dispelled the nearby filth. Oh, great. Should we extract them again? Just to have them with us? Oh, I thought no, is this one over here? Yeah. Stay back, you fool. Wait, is he caught in the thing? Can I get hit here? Can he get hit there? So he can get hit here. Can I get here? Oh! Oh my god, no! 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 Betty! 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 Oh my god. Okay, let's just let him in.
Adventure time.
Come on in.
Adventure time. Teamwork is teamwork.
That's hilarious. That's genuinely so funny. I was trying to cheese it. I was going to kind of see if I could cheese it a little bit just for fun. And the game said, how about, no. How about the controller dies? Whoa. And that as well. Stunning stuff. I love when they let us get these viewpoints. They are really nice, aren't they? Oh my god, like the fog down here, but there's a Saurian thing down there, so they do want us to go down there for sure. And the abyss is coming through the cracks here as well. It's incredible space. Truly.
I can put these to good use.
So this will get rid of any abyss nearby? Or there's something in here. Wait, what did I do? Oh, so when you do this, it like takes you downstairs? So, oh no, because we activated it. We didn't extract. If you open this door, where does that lead us to? This is such an expansive place for sure. Oh, the piano. Excuse me, guys. But the piano is incredible here as well. Oh, so if we extract, it's gonna do that, right? But if we place it here, then we can get back out. The music, the low piano here as well, the kind of low tones of the piano are incredible. Oh, we need 2 of them. And that's gonna get rid of that. Well, are they permanently gotten rid of? That's good. No, they're not permanently got rid of. We have to get different ones. Okay. So we have to find a way to get that one as well. Maybe we get it and we go down below and then go out the other way. That could be it. Because we already activated the other one, right? So we're fine with that. Extract that, then come out the other side here, yeah. And go up this way. Man, this is super cool. This is so super cool.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
You tell him. You tell him. You tell him, Eula. Man, honestly, I feel like bringing Kenichi along would be a very good idea, but who could we replace Kenichi with? All this whole team like really works well together to me. I mean, it would be Sing Shou, but like that's like to me even like that's not even like an option just because Sing Shou like C6 is incredible. Right? You could get the buff from Benny, but then like you'd also want the buff from Sing Shou as well, you know? Excuse you? He got rid of it? Rusted spotted key. The alliance shall never perish. I will not. I cannot let the nation he founded, the realm he dreamt of, perish from this world. So long as the city remains permanently sealed, the abyss cannot break through the walls. No matter how things become outside, here shall be the kindling of human hope ever remain. Flesh and blood may slow away, bone and marrow may rot, but even the souls may plummet into a prison from which there is no return, but hope alone must never be forsaken, for this was the sole treasure that person left for me. Is it talking about the sage, maybe? So we'll open up this anyway. The elevator's back in service. I love how they're using the hilichurls in this mission, by the way. Like, it's very, very dynamic to me. Like, having them do, like, different cutscene things and, like, having them run towards you. It's very interesting. Where are you? Is it over here? So that's how you get 2. So it almost forced us down there on purpose, which is pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat anyway. Wait, what is... We collected it from that one, right? Yeah. And I'll get rid of this part here as well. So that's 2 down. We need 2 more? I think that's all we need. We need 2 more. So maybe we head up this area now as well. Ah, and we got the key to this area. Very cool. This whole location is fantastic. I'm having such a good time exploring this place. We need something to place there. There's 2 things here. There's 1 thing here anyway. But that opens up this door again. No, we need this to be placed here so we can go through here to get another piece, right?
More speed.
Wait, this is where we started. Oh, we only need 1. Oh. Can we not pick up this piece and go around? Will you allow us? Is it only 1 or am I just seeing things? Here we go. Oh wow, look, it's like cracking. Oh, I thought it was like becoming alive or something. But no, it was just like decaying because it was held up by the abyss for so long, possibly. Let's take a look. Sure, I hope nothing's broken. Hope so, anyway. Look at all the abyssal stuff down here as well. Are they pylons or what are they? Are they like rifts? They look like rifts. Well, we got dropped there for sure. Can we break these apart? Oh, they're trying to destroy this? No. Stay away from that there. Thank you, sir.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Beg for mercy. Let us cross swords. and ruin.
And also, it's weird not having, because usually we have a shield or some kind on the team. And actually, like, you know, well, I want to level up Mika for this team also as well. So, like, I don't know who we'd replace then at that point. But Benny's so good, that's the only problem. Well, we could honestly, like, Benny could be take out the team as well. But I quite like the way this team is. But we'll see how it goes.
Crush. I condemn you.
Oh my god, what? Okay, honestly,
Witness the power
not
of
that
the
bad. Honestly, not that bad.
Beg for mercy.
Wait, you're good. Oh god, I'm so used to fighting those guys. The music, the battle theme is incredible.
Light it up. I summon thee.
Rack and ruin.
Oh my god, it's losing health.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Maybe keeping him over here is not a bad idea.
Adventure time. Shudder. I condemn you.
I'm going in. Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay, we're getting them. But it just depends on what comes out next. Well done. Oh my god, there's no way we're gonna fail with this, guys, for sure. I don't know, I might have to use a stronger team. This seems like a lot. Right? I think I might have to use a stronger team, unfortunately. Now, I don't want to, but I feel like I don't know, this seems like a law. And I feel like with a different team, we could definitely F this up. I think I have to make some adjustments to this team because it's not fair on this team either, I don't think. Because right now, and look, they're dying as well. Okay, look, I'm going to change the team for now. Yeah, to my most powerful team. I'm going to make some adjustments to that team as well. And maybe, like, change the artifacts for Eula because I don't think her artifacts are perfect either. I feel terrible because I love Eula, you know what I mean?
Let's light it up. Here's
But
the
the way I see it, it's unfair on Eula and the other team to send them in when I haven't built the team properly. I think that's the way we look at it. It was a team that was really good early on, and it will be really good again. I'm going to work on that.
Bow your head.
That's what I'm going to work on.
Swollen fury.
Yeah, it feels terrible, but like, look, I shouldn't feel bad about like using a well-built team, right? Like, I'm not gonna feel like, oh man, I'm using my well-built team for a tougher mission. Oh, I feel terrible. You know, no, it's just how things go. And here we got these guys again. I thought these guys were against us.
night is cold.
Let's light it up.
The music's so sick. It's so freaking sick.
Have fun with this gift.
Have fun with this gift. At least it has way more health than when we started the other time. And more of these guys as well.
Wretched vermin. Quick fall.
Going in.
Wait.
Not now.
Okay, good. We could have probably done that. Now that I'm looking at it now, but maybe it's just because we did use a better team that I'm thinking that now, you know? I want to do right by Eula next time though. Next time she's around, she's gonna be so well built. It's gonna be crazy. Better stats and everything. The secret source automation protection has also calmed down. Now see what's inside. Is this gonna be the Jade Remember? The Remember Jade? Hyman Holston won't let her down. Another pyrophosphorite chunk? There's more than one? Okay. Wait, the woven scrolls wrapped around look familiar. They're just like the notes we found in the tower and outside the ruins. That's pretty strange, don't you think? Too, Mikey? Wonder what's written on them. Month unknown, day unknown, weather rainy. Unbelievable I ended up being attacked by a dragon after all, but maybe I should be thanking it. After all, I wouldn't have stumbled upon this place without it. The core of Kulil, that's where we are. It seems like it was once the heart of an entire city. I heard a member of the tribe speaking out about it before, how in ancient times the sacred lord once transformed himself into the heart of the sacred lord once transformed himself into the heart of the dragon city, but I never expected the meaning to be so literal, so it's the sacred lord turned himself into a heart of the city. Unlike those I've encountered elsewhere, the secret source automatons here seem to be able to understand speech. Did the sacred lord make them in order to protect himself? So that was the automaton that appeared there, so he created him to protect himself? At least I don't know. At least I don't know. I don't have to worry about monsters coming after me now. I can't believe it actually worked. I used the fire foster on my body to awaken the dragon spirit slumbering within the heart of the machine. But is this little guy really a dragon spirit? It's so small and absolutely adorable. It's like a green chunk of turquoise. So I think it's call it Cocouik. Cocouik. So maybe the Coco's a dragon spirit? So Cocouik is a dragon spirit. Right? I'm definitely getting, that's what they're trying to say, right? Cocouik's like a dragon spirit. It's the path to the altar of the primal flame. I saw the signs left by Aunt Leary. It really is the same path that someone walked. Still, there's only one chunk of pyrophosphorite left. I must make sure I don't use it upon the... I don't use it before I get to the Tonatine, which is the ship, right? The serpent ship. Well, those notes really were left behind by the same adventurers, so this must be the core of Kulel, right? The Kulel, then. There are other possibilities. There are too many things here that make little sense. Well, it's clear that now Coco is it must be like a dragon spirit of some kind, right? Which is pretty freaking sick. And we find a new hunk of pyrophosphorite here. Maybe there are more to be found elsewhere. Bro. We should head back first, yeah. She'll probably know something about it, you're right. Coco probably knows what's going on. We did promise Bona that we'd go back no matter what we found. Let's get out of here quick. So it is, yeah, okay. So we're thinking that they're going to be able to find something else about this as well. That was a really cool sequence as well. It was really cool.
You even want this?
Really cool. So to head back to... And honestly, we can warp up, right? But there's a waypoint over here we should get as well. Man, this looks like you can explore the heck out of this area as well. So that... Whoa. So that hello? Oh, it's another one of those guys? Okay. I think so. Is this like the guy from earlier? We're focusing on the main quest for now, but we can totally go back and look at this. We're gonna have so much time after we catch up as well. I want to see what this is over here. Is this just looking outside? It is, I think. How stunning. What a beautiful way to show us the outside as well. Stunning. Yeah, let's warp back up to here. But yeah, that was the... It seemed like that was the core or the heart of the city. And it said the sacred lord transformed himself into this heart of the city, right? I wonder if that's Okan then. And that Coco would be a dragon spirit. It seems like that's what I'm thinking because it said a Cocouik. So I'm thinking it's probably the same creature that they found, right? Maybe. Maybe I'm getting that part wrong as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Things aren't supposed to make sense fully right away, right? You're finally back. What did you find out there? Tell me all about it. Actually, you tell Bona everything about everything that transpired below. You found another piece of pyrophosphorite? We did. We did indeed. Wow, and here I thought the one I had was the only one in the world. That must be shocking as well to know that the thing you just found, there's more of, right? Wait, could mine be a counterfeit? That might be why I haven't noticed anything special about all these years. That can't be. The one we found there looks ordinary too. Other than the patterns on it, we also discovered that we found some strange notes left behind an adventurer. Do you want to see them? Adventure notes? The ones that came to curse the city are likely here for the Jade of the Return anyway, so yeah, no need, I think. You don't want to see them? But there are mentions of pyrophosphite and the altar. Maybe... I know. That's exactly why I don't want to look at these notes before I find the Jade. Why? Is she just want to find out for herself? Is that why she wants to find out? Over the years, many adventurers have set off to find the Toitia and the Jade. But they all failed. No one's been able to prove the existence of the vessel in the sky. Most think it's just a dream, an illusion, a fantasy that people suffering due to the abyss find solace in. So their adventures were never recorded by storytellers and deeds were never lauded. If we cannot find the Toitia and retrieve the Jade in return, then everything they did would have been in vain. The journey itself is significant. The experience is important. You really think so? It's rare to find adventures to emphasize the journey. And I think the journey is so important, and I stand by that so much in this game. Throughout all of this, really, I stand by that completely. But let's read this again. So she's saying, like, it could maybe help us find the altar, or, like, get more information on the altar, right? But, and the thing that said earlier with the, like, that maybe it wasn't a dragon spear. Maybe I'm just, like, conflating because it sounded like how they talk, like the kooky and the kook and the kook. You know, maybe I'm wrong. But we'll see if that's the case. But it seems like she doesn't want any confirmation if it is there or not, or maybe she doesn't want any information on, like, the validity of the situation. She just wants to be able to find it to, like, make sure their feelings aren't in vain. Is that what we're getting at here? It's rare to find, yeah. Adventures with no accomplishments do exist, but most adventurers need something to prove themselves, no? That's why we must succeed, for my old man and for the adventurers who lost their lives while trying. As for the notes he found, regardless of its origin, they won't have any significance until we find the board of Toitia. So I do kind of like her attitude of just being like, let's just find this thing, right? So if we do find the vessel and return safely, make sure you tell everyone at the Adventures Guild about what we've done, alright? Don't worry, Paimon has a knack for such things. Leave it to me. Mikey will take care of it. Wow! Mikey's our messenger. Paimon's happy he agreed, but even if he wanted to say something, he can only talk to other Saurian adventures, right? Wait, are Saurian adventures even a thing? They will be now. We're going to start the Saurian Adventures Guild. Anyway, you haven't shown me to the pyrophosphite that you found yet. Show him the pyrophosphite, maybe Coco will remember something when he sees his own. Kalu, this is what I'm talking about, Cocouik. That's it, right? It's like a dragon spirit. Wow, what's going on? The light, it stings. Cool cheap. Coco suddenly looks like invigorated. Looks like firing the super awesome cells later shouldn't be a problem. So it contains energy as well? Yeah, it's the same as what happened with those energy scraps from before. And Coco in turn uses the energy stored with him to fight the abyss. Wow, wow. Wonder, look. What's happening? The mirror looks different now, does it? Oh, it does! We've seen this in another... Oh, is that the two people holding the sphere? No, that's the... You can see, like, the dragon head above it. So is that, like, the black dragon? The dragon entrenches itself above this. It is. It is. The painting sure does look like the evil dragon is the master of this place. Cheap cool. What is it? Do you know anything about this mural? Yeep. What's happening now? It's leading to another place. The light's pointing towards the sky this time. Cool. Right, this is it. The altar of the primal flame must be in that direction at the highest point of the ancient city. Are you sure? Paimon gets worried whenever you sound so confident about something. Just trust me once more, would you? I have a good feeling about this. Is that what we're relying on nowadays? Well, not that we have anything else to trust in, so let's get up there. So we're using this to head back up again. Do we have to become a Saurian of some kind to use these, though? I think so, right? Oh, there we are. The music, I can't get over the music with this as well. But, like, do we have to use that to get up there? Because look at it, there's that. Is that optional? I think that might be optional. I think we should take the scenic route for sure, right? If we can. Because it seems like it's saying that you can get all the music. I can't get over it. No, it's amazing. Maybe you do need to do that like last time. I thought it was like maybe you can walk up here, but no, you definitely need to use this to get up there for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of confused on the lore. It seems that like there's, that's the evil dragon, right? That was corrupted. So is that the Nibel? How do you pronounce it again? Oh, you know what I'm talking about, the black dragon. And he ruled over the city then? Maybe, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. And we're flying up again. So impressive. It really is so impressive. Look at the waypoint up there as well on top of the mountain. Can we get that? Well, that's where we're going. Holy hell, and all these floating things in the sky as well. I can fly too. I'm sure we'll find out more as we're going forward, right? We'll definitely find out more. Like, it's one of those things where I'm going to be confused for a bit as well. Is that the altar? That's going to be hard to reach. Oh my god, yeah, it's very high up. We can fly just fine, but how about Mikey and Bona? Did you forget that I'm an adventurer with the Flower Feather clan? I have plenty of flight experience. Oh, you would, yeah? I can get over there easy with Mikey in tow. Okay. I have a flying license too. Is this going to be a race? That sounds fun. Wow, you sure have this, you sure this is time to get competitive? Relax. I'll just lead the way so you can follow. This feels like it could get super dangerous, and we can't know what might happen. So hold tight, Mikey. Let's go. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So we're going to become a Saurian and fly up after him. Oh my god. Wait, are you literally flying? What? Are you flying? Look at her. Impressive. Very impressive. This is so cool. We're literally flying through the sky. Following a person from the Flower Feather clan. Trying to find out the lore of this area. Should we just let us take us up? Don't even worry about it. Wait, over here. I want this bad. No, get down, please. Please, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I want this. Yep. I mean, when I see it and if I can get it, I'll always get it, right? That's always what we'll do. Oh my god, we're going very high up. We can see everything in the distance. Holy crap. I didn't think we'd make it to the altar this early. Oh my god, you can even see, like, the waterfalls near Fontaine. There's the Mausoleum of King Desert. So cool. So very cool. Wow, Bona, that was super quick. You almost couldn't keep up back there. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself after seeing the altar of the Primal Flame just up ahead. So all we gotta do is use this altar and we can go to Tsunoyth, right? But even if a huge wind current were to lift us off the ground, who knows how long we have to fly before we get up there? Just think about getting, it's getting Paimon all worried. Don't be scared, Paimon. Alright, if you say so, but don't stray too far from Paimon here. I won't. Don't worry, we will never stop protecting you, Paimon. Anyway, so what we've got to do now is put the Pyrophosphorite on the altar, right? But, we got two on our hands, so let's put them both up there and just be safe. Okay, whatever you want to do. What's happening now? It's like creating like oh my god! Look at Vaughn! So amazing. We really are flying. The wind's pretty nice, huh? It's amazing. It's breathtaking. Once we enter the cloud layer, things won't be nearly as relaxing, you know. With this stunning, beautiful music as well. This soft music. It feels so magical. We're flying through the sky with this beautiful music in the background. It's almost like making me more emotional whenever Vaughn gets to do this stuff just because of his story. It's like, oh my god, yes, fly through the sky, boy, please. Paimon's all dizzy. You get what I'm saying? I'm always like, yeah, let him fly. We'll find she's getting a bit more used to it, just like Bona said would happen. This tech just... Where's Bona? Oh yeah, Bona's separated. I thought she just went behind us a little bit. This music, with the vocals in the background as well. fly to... So we're just flying? Oh my god. That would terrify me seeing these, like, big stone structures in the sky as well as I'm flying through the air. Genshin constantly doing this amazing stuff. Constantly blowing my mind every single time we play one of these missions. Amazing. Looks like we're heading towards a waypoint of some kind. Oh my freaking... Did you see that? We're alive. Sure feels great to get step on solid ground again. The ground here doesn't look too solid either. Look at the sky, it's so pretty. Don't scare Paimon like that. If we do fall, she can pull, she can't pull you both and Mikey up. Yeah, of course, I'm sorry. Keep go. Oh my god. We've done it. It looks more like a huge ball of yarn than a ship, though. Or snakes. What was all those tangled lines? Look at this. It's like we're in, like, heaven or something. But it looks safer at least. Let's fly over there. Oh, wait, where did Bona go? She did say she had lots of flying experience, but Paimon's still kind of worried. As long as the wind's direction was correct, we won't know if we just stay here either way. Yeah. You're right. We have to get going. Maybe she's already waiting for us on board the ship. Then let's go. Act 3? When did Act 2 happen? I didn't realize Act 2 happened. Oh my god, guys, look at this. We are so lucky right now to be getting to experience this. I feel overjoyed at the fact that we get to see this. It feels like freaking heaven. Do you think I'll be able to make it over here? Vaughn deserves to fly. Vaughn deserves to fly. Oh, the waypoint's already activated, by the way. I didn't think we'd get here already. You know what I mean? We're like 2 hours into this almost. I didn't think it would happen so quickly. Oh my god. Wait, can we take a pic? Can I take a picture here, guys? Do you mind? And I always say Vaughn looks amazing in these pictures just because, like, the hat and everything. Oh, that is in the way, I suppose. We can hide the UI, but that's not going to do much for us. That's good. How far can we zoom out before this thing is in the screen again?
Relax.
Actually kind of nice. Actually really pretty. Let's go. Vaughn deserves to fly. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. What's this? It looks like a pyrophosphorite, but it's all shiny and flamey and stuff. Sure looks more powerful than what Bona has. Could this be the pyrophosphorite's original form? What happened? It's burning hot. Don't touch whatever you find, Wander. Oh my god, I didn't realize. Oh, hey. Pots. No. We made a mistake. We gotta accept it. We just touched the flames for some reason. You okay, Mikey? Look at him. Being so useful. What is it, Mikey? Do you know something about this? Well, Mikey's finding your time to shot. It's like attached to him? We'll let you handle any hot sizzling treasure now because he's like part dragon, right? Arr! Oh, she already made it there. Look, it's Bona. That's good. How did she get there? Did she land? Anyway, let's go over there first. That's good. No, that's very good. Go with your little Teplosaurus to where Bona is. Look at him. Oh, you're amazing. You're amazing. Ancient mechanisms. Okay. Let's just read this. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Raise the lift. Mikey said, "Get me the lift." Awesome. You coming, Mikey? Are you okay? Let's go. Oh, we have to tell him to go. Let's go, Mikey. Mikey. Yay! Yes! Well done, Mikey. Well done. Rotate it. We have to talk to Bona first, obviously. There you are, Wanderer, Paimon, and Mikey. Hey there, Bona. Glad you're okay. Rawr. Oh, you worried about me? Paimon, don't worry. I'm the ace adventurer of, I'm the ace adventurer of the Flower Feather clan. It'll take a lot more to bring down someone like me. It's good to see you're well. How did you end up here? Well, after I got separate from you guys in the clouds, I was blown into a floating rock and passed out. Wow. That's rough. I'm not sure how much time went by, but when I woke up, I found myself here. That is so bad. Are you sure you're okay? When I woke up, I searched everywhere, but I had no luck finding you, so I thought you... Anyway, looks like you guys are tougher than you seem to, so you talk... that actually makes sense, like, especially since, like, we're not used to flying. The idea of thinking we died is not, like, a very uncommon thing to think, I suppose. Well, Paimon was just about to ask how you got up here. Actually, these are all isolated floating islands, so did you fly up here or something? Talk about that later. Anyway, this is Tonatia we've been looking for. Our adventure's been a great success. From the looks of this place, it doesn't seem to have treasure scattered everywhere like the legends say. Has someone else come and taken them all away? For my part, I bet our so-called Tonatia treasure is made up by our tribal storytellers. Oh, okay. No way, so you're telling Paimon we came here for nothing? I mean, the visual is a treasure for me, to be honest. While the treasure might be fabricated, that doesn't mean the Jade of return we're looking for isn't here. We can't give up hope yet. Also, look up the thing over there. See how there's something inside? You found the phosphorite, pyrophosphorite inside the core of Kalula and just now, didn't you? Well, based on my experience as an adventurer, it stands to reason that the Jade of return we seek is in there. In that case, let's figure out a way to get up there and smash it open. Leave it to me. Hold on now, it's not as simple as you think. I've already tried. It's not something that can be smashed open for brute force. My adventure experience suggests that there should be some sort of mechanism around here, just like when we got the pyrophosphorite earlier. Speaking of mechanism, this must be right here. It looks exactly like the altar of primal flame we saw earlier. What a coincidence. Wait, this can't be a coincidence. This must be some sort of clue. If it's a clue, we should try using the pyrophosphorite to... hang on, we don't have any left, do we? Mikey's carrying one right now, yeah, but it's like fully flamed, right? We stumbled upon this on our way here. This must be it. Are you familiar with the principle of the adventurer's key? It states that a crucial item needed at the final stage of the adventure is always acquired at the beginning. Very cool. Very cool phrasing. That sounds like nonsense, plus the interval is kind of tight, don't you think? That said, this thing sure does look like pyrophosphorite. Well, apart from the constant clacking and spitting of flames, Paimon thinks they're exactly the same. Wow, you're right. I totally wouldn't have realized if it weren't for you, Paimon. That sounds like a you problem. What? But anyway, based on what you said, we just need to collect stones like that. I love sassy Paimon. Well, if we're looking for the fire stones, there are 4 in total on the ship. For example, there should be one on the floating island across from us. Oh wait, Bona, how do you know all this? It's almost like you've been here before, really. It feels like there's more to this than an adventuring experience, yeah. How should I put it? I guess it's like an adventurous premonition? I'm not sure why, but as soon as I saw this altar, I knew how to use it. I was also investigating this place before meeting you guys. Conducting a thorough preliminary investigation is a must for an ace adventure, don't you think? I guess you learn something every day. Luckily, I always rely on brute force is very funny. Well, you're just one of a kind, you know. Speaking of which, how are we gonna get over there? Might be a little tricky even for you. Also, aren't you curious about how I got up here earlier? Now's the time to show you my discovery. Whoa, yeah, so they showed us you can change, they said that in the tutorial, right, with the, with Mikey's thing. Well, how about it? We can use the mechanism to freely travel between the floating islands. I'm counting on you to find them. Just holler over to me if you cross to another floating island, we can get back here. Alright, we'll leave job of holding the firestones up to you, Mikey. Let's go. Rawr. Interesting. So they're kind of like saying like, oh, you know a lot more than we thought you did, I guess? So to get the 3 more firestones. We got one of them. What I'm very interested in, if I'm being honest with you guys, if I could be honest with you guys, right, about this. And by the way, whenever someone says like, oh, if I'm being honest with you guys in YouTube, that just means, hey, you know, I'm about to say something, you know, I really feel that's what, because, you know, I think it's like a YouTuber speak, right? If I'm being honest, it's like, yeah, of course, I hope you're being honest. I hope you are. I always saw it as like, speak I've picked up from watching Let's Players, you know, like, to me. But yeah,
Unnecessary.
I also found it strange that she didn't, that like Chaska never mentioned her. I know maybe it's like such a weird thing to say, but like we've encountered like 2 missions with the Flower Feather Clan, and like I thought the best adventure would have been mentioned. Oh, well done. But maybe not. No, actually, that's probably a false way of looking at it. How are we supposed to get in there too? We'll find a way. I think it's a false way of looking at it. It's unfair because there's plenty of times they'll reveal things later on about characters that we haven't met before, right? So I think that's not a good way of looking at it. There's plenty of times you'll meet people from different clans, different cities, all like that. Can we get in from behind? You know? So I feel like the way... Oh, hello. Oh, the action can't be performed in combat. But I'm not in combat. This guy's down here. This guy doesn't want to fight me. Maybe I actually have to defeat this guy to actually get in. Because they said that these things are maybe the protectors of that core, so maybe they're protecting something else as well. That could be a possibility, right?
You dare to gaze upon me?
Truth repeats its course. My guiding stars. Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind rises.
There we go. Look at that. So unlock the chest, or maybe unlock this up here? Yes, it was protecting something, but we have some notes over here as well. You must believe, brethren. The great Pyro Archon, Shablanka's light guides us and our victory is inevitable. Listen not to the chaotic rumors spread by tale-tellers in the wilderness, and heed neither the words of false gods nor the rebellion of the Golden-Eyed. False gods, the rebellion of the Golden-Eye. The only one we should worship is him, for he's the one true king who is of humanity and the one true human god. The true god should never die, glory eternal. So the first Pyro Archon was revered as like the one true god of I guess of Natlan, or I guess of the Cinder City. And I wonder if it's because they had to create their own like ley lines, right? They had to do their own thing. And they kind of like looked down on the idea of a gods at that point as well. Because I know there's a lot of people look down on the idea of gods too, but yeah. Yeah. Hello, Mikey. How are you? Oh, we can open this up, right? Let's return to the altar. Yes, Mikey. Mikey's a beast. Oh my God. Mikey. Strong and tough. Strong and big. Strong and tough. Strong and big. Chunky belly. Strong boy. Chunky belly. Strong. He's so strong. Stronger than you. Stronger than everyone. He can kill everything. He's going to destroy the world if he wants to. If he wants to end everything, he will. That's how much we support him. He can do what he wants. Do you have to find the other ones? Were you just saying that your Saurian can destroy things? Relax. Let's start over here, I guess.
Behold.
Such a stunning place. Again, it feels like a forbidden garden or something. Remember this, brethren. Humanity is the apex life form, the final destination of all things that live in this world. The Vishaps of the great volcano once held themselves as masters of evolution, but they lost their wisdom in the lengthy, chaotic adaptations, and with it, their power becoming but beasts to be slaughtered by humans. So the Vishaps were once like this great form, and losing their wisdom led to the humans being able to destroy them. Devolution of the Pyro Vishaps proves that dragonkind has been abandoned by the evolutionary path. Their heirs have lost the primal flame's purity, and the sovereign of fire shall never be born again amongst them. Under his guidance, humanity came to rule the land, and one day we shall conquer the heavens also, thus being not bound by the realm of the night. So not being bound by the night realm? So they're talking about the sovereign of fire. So the fire, is Nervalet the water sovereign dragon? Maybe. So they're talking about the pyro sovereign dragon, will come back and then we won't be no longer bound to the Night Kingdom? Those upon who have been bestowed the fortune of boarding this ship, go forth ye, take the first step towards the realization of our great cause. Were it not for the arbitrary divine punishment that divided my race and cut off their evolutionary paths, why would I have needed to seek new possibilities in humanity? Oh, humanity! You who created, will never understand, for you are but one stage of this evolution. So is that what they're saying? So they're saying like that they believe that the evolutionary path was cut off for dragons, that the sovereign shall never again be born from amongst them. Sorry. So it's actually saying that there never will be a fire, since there's no flame period, the sovereign of fire will never be born again. Under his guidance, humanity came to rule the land, and one day we shall conquer the heavens also, thus not being bound with the realm of the night. So is that like saying the one day they'll conquer the heavenly principles? Like they'll conquer Celestia? Conquer Celestia? Maybe.
Too slow.
Maybe that's a possibility. There's another way here as well. Mike is gonna probably go in through here again. On the other side, maybe? What if I legit just go around here like this and see what's happening? Ah, there is something over there. Having, like, again, it's the same with having Mualani. Having these characters is such a bonus. It really is.
Swan Fury.
Right? So, what did that do for us then? Maybe we actually do have to go above? I can't get over how cool the architecture is here, guys.
Behold.
It's so neat. Oh, here we go. There's something here. Wait, did we not lead Mikey? Oh, we didn't lead Mikey over here. I feel so stupid. I forgot yet that's one of the mechanics of this game. Like, even now I flew over there, right? Like an idiot. Wait. Want a Bona over here? Oh, that's how we get Mikey over here. Sorry about that, Mikey. Where is he? Or maybe he's already with us? Because he came back here, right?
Quit following me.
Maybe now he'll come with us over here? Now that this is unlocked? I don't know if that's the way it goes or whatever. I just feel bad for leaving him behind if that's the case. So, I have one big advantage in this playthrough always. Consistently when I'm playing Genshin. You know, and so... Oh, why am I doing this? That was very silly. Let's just warp back here. One of the things I'm able to do in this playthrough that, like, you know, is always good for me is the fact that I can, like, look back at, like, stuff I've seen before, look back on text that I've seen before. It really does, like, give me, like, it's fun. It's fun to be able to be like, okay, let's look back at the stuff I didn't understand before. There's so much that I feel like I misinterpreted or didn't understand, and I have a different interpretation now of, like, a lot of the stuff that we saw. So I might talk about it here, like a lot of the stuff that I have an interpretation of now of the stuff that we've seen. So... or maybe just summarize, like, what I think is happening. And I could be wrong, I could be right. We got 2 out of these 4. We have to still do the other ones as well. But let's see exactly how this goes. So, the ruler of this place, who I believe is actually the Sacred Lord, by the way, is Okan. And Okan, he abused his people and abused his power. And... in turn, that's what, like, attracted the Abyss, right? Do we have to activate this down here, do we? Maybe. That's what attracted the Abyss to come here and infect this place, right? The Abyss infected this place. Maybe this is right? And it seems that what he did was imprison... and this sounds so weird, he somehow imprisoned the draconic side of him. Now, I didn't really pick up on that when I was reading through it because I was like, what does that even mean? But then I looked back and I was like, oh, like what he did was he was able to somehow, like, how do we get up here? Oh, not that way anyway. He was able to somehow take the draconic side of himself and imprison it and make it into like the core of this city or of this whole Ashen City, maybe. I think that's what it is. And I wonder if that's related to the idea of a dragon sovereign, right? The idea of having a, like the Nouvelette. So I wonder if like it is kind of related to like something similar to that as well. So maybe like he believed that like that part of him was tainted, like the idea of being a dragon was tainted as well. That could be it also. So how do we do this even? And I'm wondering, did he have a hatred for dragons? Did he have a hatred for the idea of dragons? That he believed that they were like horrible creatures? I think you have to activate it from up there, maybe? So we move this, and that moves this. No? Sorry, yeah. And there's another thing that was interesting to me as well with Bona. Bona as a character, they mentioned that they named this little guy. And I didn't even pick up on that the first time too I read this. So like, was Bona the one that found that little dragon spirit that we're going around with? Is that like the story we're getting at here? Should we go over here? I'm not sure if this is the way we're supposed to do it, or if it's like over this way. Yeah, it seems like that's what happened. Let's go. Yeah, like, and I wonder was she the one who found it there? Was she the one who wrote those notes? Now, I could be wrong about that, like her finding those notes as well. Are you okay? Okay. Wait, what's happening? Bringing it up all the way there. Okay. Let's sit over there. And they want us to go this way as well, so. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, if she was the one who found those notes in the end as well. Now, we'll talk more about, like, what I think is happening here, obviously, when we get to the end, because we'll have a bigger understanding. But, like, I think that's the stuff that I was kind of misinterpreting. I think that he is this, what you would call the Sacred Lord, right? Like, Okan. And he was abusing his people. That's what attracted the Abyss to come here. At least that's from what I'm getting from this. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I was thinking as well? He was talking about imprisoning her kin, so it's like imprisoning the dragons. Is that a possibility as well of what he was trying to do? Maybe. I'm trying to think as well, is there anything else that we can definitely, there's probably a lot as well that obviously I don't get fully, right? But that's what I'm interpreting now. And by the end of this mission, we'll understand a lot more.
Unnecessary.
There we go. You got that one? Well done. So now we have to bring the Firestone back, but we can't do it this way. We can activate this, though. Yeah, and the thing is, like, for a lot of this mission, like, I won't lie and say, like, this has been, like, a more confusing time.
Too slow.
Than I thought that it was going to be. And it's not that, like, I think World Quest can be confusing, but I think it's intentionally, like, not supposed to be something you understand fully, like, right away, because this isn't the end of the timeline. This isn't the end of the missions. There's going to be another Saurian questline mission probably coming up very soon. So, like, it's obviously not something you're going to understand fully right away. Now, I knew he was a tyrant, and I knew he did all this stuff as well, but, like, I think it's also about, like, putting it all together, right, and putting all this in one space. I knew that he was a tyrant, and I knew that he was someone who, like, was horrible, but, like, it's about him imprisoning himself. It seems that he imprisoned a draconic part of himself to create the seal of this city. Now, yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Did I activate a little ramp here? We We have to somehow link this up again? Do we press this? I'm sure you guys will like explain a little bit of it to me as well, right? 100%. Let's go. Mikey, 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 Mikey. I'm just gonna activate this as well, so we need one more. Over here again. No, we didn't go over here yet. We didn't go over here yet. Call Bona? Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do it. And let's get this one as well. And there's another mural up here as well. And it seems like, yeah, like, I'm assuming that the reason why his face was marked out on the mural, Okan, was probably because people probably thought he sucked. Right? That's probably generally the reason why it was crossed out. Whoa. And these things, I think, were made to protect the core. I think they were made to protect him.
That's far enough.
Oh my god, that was nasty.
For my sins.
That was so nasty. What? How do I get back up there? That was a nasty way to do that, guys. Now we got to ascend back up. And leaving, like, poor Mikey up there by himself. Where are you? Where is this guy? Listen, and look, Mikey's hiding behind this thing. You are going to be punished. You are going to be punished. Do you understand?
Off we go.
I'm trying to make sure we have healing before we do anything.
Everybody stand back.
The wind rises.
Ears of the storm.
Oh, wrong button. I'm so used to having Vaughn down at the top button, but I obviously switched around when we were doing like putting Natlan characters in certain places. Man, that was a nasty throw that he did to us there. That was nasty. He knocked us right off. Sorry, I was just checking something there, guys. Let's return to the altar. Mikey. Look at Mikey. 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 What a beast. What a beast Mikey is. Best beast in the world. So what do you I feel like Bona's probably like knows maybe a little bit more than we thought, but I could be wrong. Because again, like if she named that little creature, that means that she was probably the one who wrote those notes down there. That's something that definitely slipped my understanding, because I just probably, you know, you brush past some lines as well because like, oh, I named this guy. It's like, okay. Look at this. Look at this lighting. We did it. Still, this is rather familiar iridescent inscription. Is this the famous Jade of Return? Wait a second. Isn't this the golden entreaty? Yes. It's the same one we got at the store. Yes, it's the thing that we've been seeing all around Natlan. Wow, that really is the case. You know, a treasure that can suppress the filth of the abyss and a token that can remove curses and disasters to do somewhat similar. So, the Jade of Return... A token that can remove curses and disasters do sound somewhat similar. So maybe like... Maybe I misinterpreted what the Jade of Return was. It's like, it's actually something that can remove the abyss that was plaguing this place. Okay, so I just... Again, some stuff slips my mind, and it's good to always like get a recap of some stuff. But can this thing really suppress the abyss in Ochkanatlan? Paimon never heard anyone from Saurian Relics Association mention it. Since the Jade Return is just a golden entreaty, could it be that why the evil dragon has been targeting us? Phew, so it wasn't because it was eyeing the blazed meat stew Paimon had this morning. Looks like it really was foreshadowing. Well, Bona probably doesn't know about the golden entreaty yet. Hey, Bona. Something's not right. I'm sure I've been here before. The Tonatia and the Jade of Return? We must destroy it. It cannot fall into the hands of that person. That person? Are you okay, Bona? No, Bona should be long gone. Why am I still here? Wait, so was she? Because remember we said before, it was like, how long ago was this? Was she around way longer than before than we thought? I see. So what? That's what. Careful on her. Don't come any closer to the trap. What? Wait, were you getting a cutscene? Oh my god. Oh my lord. Wait, did it grab the golden entreaty? This is so sick. What the hell? What the, wait, what? Wait, what? What? Wait. Are you serious? Oh my freaking god. We're literally going after this thing? The music! Holy hell. This is incredible. The music as well. We're literally doing, and it's like a flying mission. Don't you think about running away like that? I think it has the golden tree in his mouth. Cocouik, come on, yes. This is so cool. It's like a flying lesson as well. Look at this. It really is. It's like it's a flying mission. I'm having a blast. I'm having an absolute blast, guys. Oh my god. This is so freaking cool. Wait. Oh. You're going down below? This is... you know, we don't use the word often anymore because it was such a thing years ago, but it fits this. It's epic. It's an epic. This music, this... Oh my god. You can run, but you can't hide. The music is so freaking stunning, and we're going all around this place as well. It looks like we're not controlling it as much as we used to before. Oh my god! This song! No, guys, this is incredible. This is incredible. Oh, we got destroyed by that as well. This is absolutely, this is stunning. This is stunning. About to switch to flying mode. Oh no, they're telling me that you have to do it yourself now, basically. Oh, go over, I guess. Absolutely amazing. I have chills. Watch out. Oh. I have chills all over, guys. I have chills. This is so incredible. He's one fast dragon. We'll catch up or lose him. I should have gone through that then. No, this is amazing. And it's just like the fact that like we're getting we're getting, it's like back when we fought Dvalin, but this time around we're like getting to like we're at Kukazor. I'm so impressed. I'm so freaking impressed. The fact that this game lets us do something like this as well. It's like pure like cinematic, and also we're getting to do it also at the same time. It's like a story from a dragon epic. It's incredible. Oh, here we are. Oh my god. This music is beautiful. This music is so beautiful. There's probably gonna be a bit of an echo. But that's because I'm turning up the TV, guys. We're turning up loud. For sure. And the fact that we're still here. Oh my god, it's the Ultra one. Holy freaking hell. Oh! Track the evil dragon down. Down into... So freaking sick. Oh my god, look how far we're going down. My heart is pounding, guys. That was such an amazing scene. The music accompanying the beautiful, like the cinematic scene that we were doing, but we actually got to play it as well. That... Oh god, the roar. We're going into the Earth's crust here. We are entering the Earth's crust. Dear God. Wait, it's like a trail. It's leaving on the ground as well. Track the evil dragon down. Guys, that whole scene. Like, what? I wasn't expecting that at all. This whole mission has been amazing. The implementation of the dragon in this was perfect. So perfect. Now we're like, look at how cool this is. We're like following it from its tracks. Its molten tracks. So freaking sick.
Following me.
Oh my god, look at this place as well. Nursery of Nightmares. What? Wait, does this look like the Night Kingdom style? This looks like the Night Kingdom, in a way. Nursery of Nightmares. How sick, by the way, is the Traveler and Paimon and everyone else that we jumped down into the Earth's crust to track down a dragon? Like, there's no wonder why people think that, oh, the Abyss is like, yeah, purple Abyss. I know, like, it's so redundant to say purple. No, this is very much like Night Kingdom style stuff, right? We finally got you this time. All right, evil dragon, you pushed your luck twice already, but here's the third time's the charm. Now give us back our stuff. And don't even think about stalling for time. Oh, look how cool he is, just by standing there. That's right. What was that, Coco? Traveler from afar, thank you for bringing me here. So that is Coco talking. O lost king, the cruel night is about to pass. O the chosen of dragons will bring forth the dawn. Now arise, awaken from your nightmare. O lost king? Oh. Who are you talking to? Wait, so who is... So the chosen of the dragons will bring forth the dawn. So we'll bring forth the dawn, and someone is going to wake from their nightmare? So Coco's Okan! My name is Okan. Oh no. When Ochkanatlan can end, I swallowed the bitter fruit of deadly poison. The poison devoured my soul, transforming it into dragon, furious and fell. So that's... My end is near. I finally found the chance to save my soul. Can we just look back in that really quickly? Hold on a second. What did he say? Nightmare? Okan, once ruler of Natlan, whose mind is infused to the city. So he wasn't just the ruler of the city. Okay, so his mind is now infused to the city. I swallowed the bitter fruit of deadly poison. The poison devoured my soul, transforming it into a dragon furious fell. So when he did he swallow the abyss? And this is what happened? What the hell? My end is near. I finally found a chance to save my soul. So the dragon is Okan, but the spirit is in Cocouik, Coco. Holy freaking hell! What are you gonna do? The poison, I shall purge it, and then you will. Then I will what? So that's so these are both representations of Okan. That's Okan, and that's the spirit of Okan. The music is stunning. It's so stunning. So yeah, the spirit's going back into the physical form of Okan, the former ruler of Natlan, the ruler of this place, the one who swallowed the abyss. I'm thinking. So he sees the dragon as like his nightmare. Oh my freaking god, look at this. Oh yes, this one, my old soul. It hurts.
Not now.
So it hurts to have his soul formed with him there.
The wind rises.
So now we're fighting a dragon, guys. We're freaking doing a boss battle with a dragon. With Okan, the tide-turning sacred lord.
Wretched vermin.
So impressive. All this is so impressive.
Behold.
We're lucky to have this team with us as well, because this is going to be an insane fight. And a team that can like, oh god!
Not now. Go ahead. Have fun with this game.
Squall fury.
A team that can like fly with him. Vaughn flying with the dragon. Oh my god, this is so amazing.
The wind rises. Bow your head.
So freaking. Oh no, soon that thing again, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it.
My guiding stars.
Squall and fury.
I don't think we have the. Maybe we can? We actually did. Okay, we actually did. So we're actually fighting Okan, the sacred lord, the former lord of Natlan. has to be the abyss that he swallowed, right? He has to swallow the abyss and became this. So cool. So freaking cool. Finally, after all these years, I have awakened. Who are you? How did you gain the ability to speak? What a long journey it has been, Wonder. Paimon, it is a pleasure to meet you. A pleasure? And like, I guess like, after all this time, like, you know, it's not the tyrant we're speaking to anymore, because they probably realized like all the stuff that happened back then was like probably because of their tyranny. So you still recognize this, great. So who are you now then? Can Paimon still call you Cocouik? You're Okan then. Do you mean the Python King, the same one who ruled all Ochkanatlan? But didn't Cocouik turn into that? And it still recognizes us. Wait, doesn't this mean that this is Cocouik's true... Coco, yes. That was the girl, what the girl called me. So Bona, the one who waked me up from the core of Shul, it had to have been her, but I could not say. Wait, maybe I could not save her. Hundreds of years passed since then, and last I finally found my old body. What do you mean, Bona waking you up? Yes, that's what I was thinking. There was like so many like suspicious, like, is that? Why would you say that? You know, like how many years ago was this? And I should have realized with that letter as well. That can't be. We just came on an adventure with her. She couldn't have been alive for so long, could she? Truly, I could be mistaken. My present memories are as numerous as they are a mess, and I fear I remember things from far better than my adventures as Cocouik. Can we still count on you as a comrade then? Oh my god. Certainly. That is if you remain willing to accept me. Once I split my mind off to protect the people. So that's what he is. So maybe, so it said he like he was a tyrant who abused people, but like I wonder if like once he realized what was happening with the abyss, he split his mind off to become the core, and that's the draconic side of him became the core of Natlan. I never expect my spirit and body to be swallowed up by the abyss to be used by that person to commit such that person? Litany of crimes? Though my sins cannot be washed away like abyssal filth can. This nightmare has finally come to an end thanks to you. So he's saying like, yes, my sins can't be removed, but at least I can get rid of this abyss. At least I can wash away this abyss. So he probably just separated himself and became that core to try and protect Natlan in the end from the abyss, maybe. Who's this person you mentioned? Yeah. Is there someone pulling the strings behind the scenes we don't know about? Yeah, so Bona mentioned this earlier, okay. What? Since you're here, you must have already met that person. You do possess this golden entreaty after all. That's right. In fact, we only got here because the wicked dragon stole our entreaty. Hang on. Guess we shouldn't call it wicked from now on? Well, I wouldn't, wicked dragon. Why'd you steal our token? What, seriously? You're so rude. I don't think it's rude to ask. I was just trying to get... I didn't mean to be rude. I was just kind of like... I know. I feel bad because I got confused for a second. I didn't want to call Okan rude right now. I think I was just taught like it was whatever. The golden treaty is very important. Like right now, I don't think it makes sense to call him wicked, but I thought like there was like a separation there where like we're talking to like I don't know, the wicked dragon was like another part of it. I don't know. Based on what Manku told us, it can help us cure Mikey, but Bona said that it could hold the key to quelling the abyss. So the whole time the Jade return has also been the golden entreaty. This whole time, the child is right. It can tame the filth of the abyss for all of Natlan, but not in the way you imagine it, which is why I had to hide on the ship. What do you mean? That sounds kind of dangerous. Definitely not the sort of thing you'd use willy-nilly. So it can also... So that's why he hid it on the ship. So the stories are a little bit tinged and twisted since then. Another thing. Your companion there, that little Teplasaurus. You mean Mikey? Yes, Mikey is most similar to me. Oh. What do you mean? You look very different. Our bloodlines both contain the Flame Lord's blessing. Right, so they're both blessed by the Flame Lord. So when he mentioned that there was someone else... I feel so bad for this, because I thought like the Wicked Dragon for a second there was like the way, was like a different side of it, but like I just... Guys, I was lost in the whole conversation. It's my bad. So he says, who's this person you keep mentioning? Since you must have already met that person, you do possess the golden treaty after all. I'm not sure what this means. I could be wrong. I'm not sure what this means, but yeah. I'm going to feel bad for being rooted forever. So be that your friend will make the right choice. The golden treaty is dangerous and important in equal measure. So you must go with it to the sacred mountain and then with it. And then with a what? So wait. So so the reason why he hid it on the ship is because it's also dangerous. And then, I cannot quite remember what comes next. Despite having all these memories, and many things I wish to say, nothing comes hither to my lips. Is this because I have been plagued by the nightmares for so long? No, that person must be stirring the pot again. Who is that person? That tends to happen once you get older. Anyway, from what Paimon understands, you mean that we'll need to take these 2 tokens over to the volcano, right? Looks like we got to get Mikey to the volcano if we want to get to the bottom of all this. My apologies, you've helped so much, but I couldn't answer your question. Oh, that's it, yeah, my apologies. You've helped so much, but I couldn't answer your question. That said, there is perhaps one way we could try and get your answer. Please step into my memories. Is that your plan? I may have been lost within dreams, but everything that has ever happened in the city has been recorded by my 2 tainted eyes. Since you could sense Cocouik's power, you should be able to sense my memories too. Consider this my way of repaying your kindness. Thank you. So they're constantly trying to repay the thing that they did. Now, here's the thing. A tyrant who abuses their people can never be excused. It can't be. It sounds like, again, that's what attracted the Abyss. And in this sense, it feels like he's trying to make up for it in any way he can, and that's why he probably tried to swallow the Abyss. That's why he tried to probably separate his core. That's why he put the Jade of Return on the ship. Thank you. But like it's a very touchy situation. Oh my lord. Oh my god, we're like moving in like first person. I need some answers. I definitely need some answers. I'm so excited for this. So wait, before we go any further, I think we have like a better idea of what was happening there, but we'll talk about it after this. We'll talk about it after this. Because I want to see what else we're going to reveal here as well. So this is the Sky Serpent ship, right? Whoa. So is this us? This is us moving as Okan? Such a beautiful place, isn't it? It's so stunning. And who are these guys? I never thought we'd actually make it this far. This must be the altar of the primal flame we're looking for. We can get to Toniti through here. I always figured the ragtag bunch of adventurers, we put together would be wiped out before we even reach the top of the next hill. And we owe that to our hero, the #1 adventurer, the Flower Flutter clan, huh? Wait. If you hadn't found the blueprints of Ochkanatlan, we'd probably still be wandering lost through some streets. Oh, so it's not Bona, okay. Let's not bring that up again. How was I to know that this cursed place would foil every single positioning skill I ever learned? By the way, where's young Mr. Liu gone off to? I didn't see her when we got up this morning. She might have only joined us along the way, but she did come this far, and she's become part of the gang. We can't just leave her in the lurch. Wait, is that Bona? But that's a different name. We don't have to worry about that at all. That kid's just hiding, you know? Just being scared and all. Last night I happened to spy her sneaking out. I thought, well, I have no idea what could happen next, so it might just be safe to let her hide for the time being. I mean, compared to us fellas, she's just a kid. We're hardly inexperienced in adventuring. So I found a safer tower in which to set her down. I'm thinking that we should go find her once everything's finished, of course. That is, if we make it back in one piece. True, I mean, that device was built by a tyrant who plunged the whole nation into the abyss. For his selfish desire, the whole nation. Who knows what further traps await us. Plus, that evil dragon is probably lurking in the shadows somewhere, waiting just for the right moment to ambush us. Gotta stay on guard. So did he do, like, all of Natlan was plunged into the abyss, or just Ochkanatlan? But still, this is all pretty exciting. If the legends about the Jade Return are true and we can quell the infernal abyss, then the world can finally take a well-earned rest. 10 years back, when the disaster came to Devat, even the Pyroarchon sacrificed her life for the cause. 10 years back, so this is like 500 years ago. I mean that we could obtain something that could rid us of the abyss once and for all. So this was like proper long ago. I'm not sure we could hold out too much here. If the Python King Okan has something so powerful, how could the city have fallen into this state? So they're saying like, oh well, like if this is like a if it's so powerful, then why is it like this? Why is the city like this? Because this is definitely a tainted and cursed city, right? So that does make sense. It's a good thing to ask. Look like our hero's back. So we're the hero? Now placing Fire Frost right here will summon the guiding spirit to help us navigate. So I wonder who we are. You know what? This adventure is all over. Let's head back to the Flower Flutter clan and see how the newborn baby girl of yours is doing. We'll paint the town. Her name is Wait. Wait. So the kid's name is Bona. So she's like very old. So if we're the hero, does that mean we're... Let's see this here. Did he give a name? So maybe it's just her father or her mother. Possibly. And yet to defeat the threat of evil once for all was naught but naive fantasy, for everything comes at a price. But the ones to blame are not those who harbor hope, but those who take advantage of others. And yet to defeat the threat of evil once and for all was for naught by naive fantasy, but everything comes at a price. But the ones to blame are not those who harbor hope, but those who choose to take advantage of others. Okay. And there's the statue, the mural of Okan. So Okan is centuries upon centuries upon centuries old. A somewhat strange noise. You must still wear the laughable mask when you meet with me, Okan. For the time you make choice has come. You've witnessed yourself, the hatred shown towards you by those you consider your people, your brethren. In your eyes, you're no different from any other evil dragons who rule over Natlan. Even now, they cry out for a new Pyro-Archon to slay you. They simply have yet to understand. Wait, so we're Okan right now? Were we Okan before? Is that so? If you were to ask me, you are the one who comprehension fails. Your attempt to create a kingdom for humans alone is but wishful thinking. Yeah, it definitely is, especially with the nature of Natlan. Whether it be Yolakut or the Vishap kindreds, all have been written to the accords and stitched intrinsically into the fabric of this land. You should have accepted the world you lived in long ago. And that's the thing, it's like the idea of this harmony between the dragons and humans, right? Moreover, the blood of the Flame Lord runs through your veins. You have betrayed the original Pyro-Archon's oath to me. So this is the Sage. And tried to annihilate my people, but instead you've opened the door to malevolent forces. How ironic that the human king who yearned to destroy dragonkind is in truth the last dragon heir to the blood of the ancient dragons in this. The land of primal flame. Is it hate that drives you or fear? So wait, so now the last heir to the primal flame is Mikey? What the hell is happening? Be silent. Will you not admit then, my beloved son? Without the Flame Lord's blessing, how could you have infiltrated the core of Kalulel or stolen the secret of the dragons? All these years you have lied to others and to yourself as well. Truly disappointing. I thought you would be the one to slay the Pyro Dragon, ascending the throne of all Natlan and creating a new approach for all dragonkind and of course all humanity. Humans have no place in the world you envisioned. So he thought he was going to slay that Pyro Dragon. Was that the evil Black Dragon? A matter of interpretation, I say. Obsession with an individual is human weakness. Just like the fruit of your foolish hysteria, a sign of incomplete evolution. The borders of the world collapse. It begins here and soon shall spread throughout all of Natlan, until Levat is wholly plunged into darkness. So this is what happened. It all spread throughout Natlan from Ochkanatlan. This was like ground zero for the Abyss, right? You have failed and humanity also. The only way forward is to honor the pact with me, the piece of our golden treaties together, and activate What? So now he's saying, like, help the pact be honored? your people, those humans, might not survive the cataclysm. Oh, the cataclysm. Oh my god, they're talking about now. But after the scoring of civilization will blossom that surpasses both dragons and humans. Did you leave behind your toy ship then? Oh my god. Truly you do burn your bridges. Do you mean to doom the rest of the world too with these reckless fantasies of yours? Give up, foolish dragon. So this is the sage. This is the sage. So he was the son of the sage, and this is the sage we're talking to. I will not betray the brave humans who are still fighting on. So in his world, he was like he's trying to fight for the humans that are fighting in the cataclysm. A world without humans is a world without meaning. You truly foolish creature, is all you have done born out of some deluded hope? As long as there's life, there's hope. I'm kind of confused here on like what the moral stance is for both these guys. And maybe people could help me understand it. Is it the idea like, so the idea like, he's saying that like to defeat all of evil once for all is naive fantasy. That's what this one is here. Maybe he didn't say that. I'm kind of confused. Is the sage not saying he wants a pact between humans and dragons, and Okan is saying that he believes that humanity belongs to the humans? But maybe I'm wrong in saying that he just wants the humans to survive. Maybe in his eyes it's both. Be that as may, it is not but lingering on an agony. This is precisely what I did not understand about humans. Hope saw you defeat the dragons, and equally it saw you plunge yourself into never-ending war. It seems you're human through and through. This might be the last time we meet. I cannot predict what fate awaits you. But as part of my experiment, I'll return to collect your soul. Suit yourself. There are sins I must atone for. To save my people, I sealed my mind into, there it is, yeah, the core, and found alongside them within the city. Yet I never thought my body and soul would turn against me, and that would have come to harm even more people. Bona. Is she still up there? Or is it still inside the memories? And so that's the truth. Looks like my suspicions weren't far off. So not only is this not the secret abyss taming treasure, but based on the inscriptions carved into it, is hazardous and should not be touched, just like Okan was saying. As the world was plunged in disaster triggered by subterranean kingdom, so amidst the chaos was this legend formed. The eternity laden with treasure, a jade return that can cleanse filth, is all a bunch of bunk. And those adventurers who laid down their lives for this, even my old man. Cheap. Wait, so that is, we are Cocouik now, and so Bona was with Okan all this time? Are you trying to make me feel better? So were we her old... I'm kind of confused. Were we her old man then, originally? Was Okan from the Flower Feather clan as well? And that was her old man? It's okay, Coco, I get you. Please definitely explain down in the comment section. Even if the legend of some sacred chalice turns out to be false, just setting out on that quest for it makes you a hero. Wow. And what's more, it seems like we do have ourselves a monster here. The one behind this. Whoever you are, I don't know why you lured us all of us here. Whatever you're on about, it ends here. I might not ever be one of those chosen adventurers whose names shall be etched into the annals of history. But I, Bona, will put an end to this dark passage of history with Cocouik by my side. Whoa. In the end, the girl wasn't able to stop everything, nor was I able to save her. But awakened by her hand, I became a seed, and then many cycles later I met you. So it's not his daughter, because he's saying the girl. Okay, sorry I got a bit confused there. So he's saying because of her, he was being able to awaken, and because of her, he was able to like join back with his physical body, and hopefully try to atone for the stuff that he had done. And many cycles later I met you, so it took many cycles later. Whoa, what's that? What is that? What is that? A somewhat strange. So it's a somewhat strange person. Maybe it's not the sage? I'm so confused at times. Because he said he made a pact. The nightmares retell of the past of blindness and folly. Maybe this is the sage? The scorched earth presages a future of bliss and rebirth. So it's saying that yes, the earth will be destroyed, but like there will be bliss and rebirth afterwards. Chosen of dragons, you've arrived at last. Wait, so we don't know who this is at all. Who are you? It matters not. What matters is that none may now interrupt our conversation. What do you think? Gorgeous art? No, tell me. What do you see in this mural? I see a podium. There's a tree again. How humans evolved from dragons? This painting depicts the stages of evolution. Evolving out of the primordial elements, creatures are into dragons and then into humans. After a few more steps until one walks upon the stairway of heaven. A puerile notion. Jesus Christ. This child thought the true history of the dragons in fact could be wiped clean. With such, with such self-deluded fantasies. But the humans are the history of the dragons as well. Evolution has always been a concept that belongs to the dragons and dragons alone. Oh my freaking god. To attain a stronger body, to gain mightier power, we dragons have had to constantly adapt and transform ourselves based on our environment. This is how we survive. However, humans are exactly the opposite. Most of them can barely control elemental forces. The Descender tossed them into the vat, giving them the power to change environments and suit themselves. So a Descender tossed them in there, and they were allowed to be able to like change themselves and change the environment around them so they can suit themselves. Okay. But he's saying that the other humans that came here, that from the Descenders, were given the power to change the environment, which is like, to create lands, to create cities is probably what he's talking about. Yes, these same weak humans are the ones who ultimately took over Natlan and the rest of the world. Oh my god, he's kind of scaring me. While we once mighty dragons, creator of high civilization, have now been relegated to wild beasts and livestock. Do you know why that is? Because they have the Archons backing them? Compared to the Sky War I once fought in, these earthly usurpers are nothing besides. They are enough of us remaining even today to match even them and their forces. So they know they have this power. But he's saying that, like, he, by the way, calling them usurpers again, which is something that Pep was calling them as well. Like most dragons would call them. I mean, Nervaletta also wants to destroy the Archons. And said, this is what I believe. We dragons are too powerful. We are a race imprisoned by force. The weak worship the strong. Sons follow their fathers and peons serve their sovereigns. So we have to be imprisoned by force, the dragons. Races that by nature pursued are bound by the very power that's all too clearly orders them their societies. I'm still stuck on the fact that he's saying that they have enough power now to fight the Archons, if they wanted to, all these dragon sovereigns. And these dragons that have evolved. After the Pyro Dragon, it's fake death. All that the descendants of the ancients knew was to kowtow before the throne. Watching our civilization deteriorate by the day, marching inexorably towards decline. So Quetzalcoatl, who was supposed to be the dragon that was defeated, I believe, was a faked death. And they saw the Pyroarchon resurrect themselves, right? I believe it was the Pyroarchon that was, I think I was, maybe if I was correct or not, I'll check that in a second actually. But they saw the resurrection of that person, and when that resurrection happened, they kowtowed before the throne, and their dragon civilization has been deteriorating, and that's why does he see now what's happening as a deterioration? Our race has reached a dead end, but I found new hope for myself within humanity. Curiosity about the unknown, compassion for fellow humans, and the subsequent courage to take on something far more powerful than oneself. So that's humans with their curiosity, and we always will take on something like a David and Goliath situation. Despite being mere tribes in vassalage to the dragons and living in precarious circumstances, I knew that one day they would build a mighty civilization of their own. Humans really are something. I liked humans, but if I wished to understand them, then observation alone was insufficient. I had to go live among them, and through them I hoped to save my race. And so I nurtured my beloved son, a dragon mixed with a human soul, who raised among the human tribes. He would slay the decrepit old pyro dragon and ascend to become the new dragon sovereign. Man, my mind is a bit jumbled now, but he's saying that he let his son live amongst the humans so that he can nurture himself. Or he nurtured his beloved son, who was raised among the human tribes, who would slay the decrepit old pyro dragon and ascend to become a new dragon sovereign. What the frick is happening? But I did not count on the man, Xbalanca, and more unexpected still was the betrayal of my own progeny. Human courage leads them to all to chase illusory hope, and also bring forth terrifying uncertainty, just like the Jade of Return. So the Jade, what is it? Well, if I must say, it's like a beast trap for capturing the lions of What? What do you mean by that? Well, the nobles of beasts, of course, but that doesn't matter. What do you mean the lions of Natlan? There are no lions in Natlan, and so no Jade of Return. Humans all love chasing after things that don't exist. So I created this legend for them. So it's just a created legend? To test these legends, I donned a mask and traversed the worlds in different guises. This isn't the first time we've met, in fact. Of course, I have my foolish, greedy child to thank for this, who devoured enough souls for me to fashion these masks. Don't you find it fascinating? More like horrendous. So wait, is his son Okan? Is this what he's saying? His son is Okan. So is that I'm so confused. More like horrendous. Really? I am of the persuasion that experiments are a must. Okan's betrayal taught me that I still have much to learn when it comes to humans after all. But I fear that this grace has run thin, and the darkness will soon engulf this land. Okan bed once and won. But the dragons continue betting with humans like this? Well, shall we dragons continue betting? Be it humans, the world, Yoktalan, the world will fall into peril once again and again because the inability to resist the dark foe. So the inability to resist the abyss? Man, this is a lot. This is a lot. Chosen dragons. Hope resides within you. This is not the end. They take the token of oath and go onto the sacred mountain. So is he talking to us directly? What the hell? So we have to go with the sacred mountain is where we're going with So I'm thinking this has to be like the sage, right? But I'm not sure. It has to be the sage. The way he talks about his son and the way he talks about Okan and... I don't know. Mike! Oh my god, it's Mikey! We shall meet again when all this is done. And when the time comes, you shall be on to the wanted... Mikey's gonna decide the matters! Oh my god! This is not the end for you. Take that which is my part and set off on your journey. I believe you find the answers you seek at the end of your journey. What the freaking hell is happening, guys? You're finally back. I need an explanation. Is he gone? Okan. You returned from that memory, so why is Coco and Okan still not moving? It's very tired. It's going to need a good long rest. Yeah, you do get tired easy when you grow old. Well, at least we can have a good rest now. Right? Yep. What did you see in the memory just now, Wonder? You recount what you witnessed to Okan's mind to Paimon in the simplest way you can. Please do that for me as well. You saw Mikey and there's some weird guy on the top of the Tonatia? I'm thinking it could be the sage. That might not be a memory, but something happening right now. Mikey might be in danger. Yeah, where's Mikey? You claim you just said a bunch of weird things, but Paimon's still somewhat worried. Let's hurry back to Tonatia and check things out. But before that, the Golden Entreaty. Based on what Okan said, it has incredible uses, but it's also very dangerous and shouldn't be used lightly. We're going to have to tell Bona that. But then, we can't give it to her either, can we? We'll have to take it to the volcano with Mikey, though we don't know what we can do with it once we get there. About Bona. She's from hundreds of years ago, yeah. But how did she live for so long? It's like she's adventuring with us for the first time, and it doesn't feel like she's trying to deceive us or anything. Could it be that she's actually... Yeah, we'll talk about this then. There's a lot here, guys. There's a lot. Okay, this is a drastic measure here, but I'm recording all of that. Plus, you got this Jade return, whatever it might be. I'm sure it's important somehow. So all in all, this adventure's been pretty meaningful. Rawr. Don't try to take Mikey's role just because he's not around. That's our little brother. Guys, my heart is pounding and my mind is kind of blown, and like there's a lot of stuff I still don't understand about this. My guess is that he must be like the sage, right? That he must be the sage. That's what I'm guessing. Man, it's so confusing to me. If that's the sage and he was talking about you know, how you betrayed us and there was this betrayal, is that because the sage would have made a pact with the Pyro Archon and he felt bad about like the stuff he did as well? But he also said that that Okan won at one stage and Okan gambled. And he put his soul... Yeah, we were right about the core aspect. The core aspect of this was... He put the core... He separated his draconic side...
Too slow.
To kind of like try and save the place from the... Oh god, we can't climb here apparently. To try and kind of save this place from the abyss. Is what I'm seeing here. How do we get over here? Oh, did from this, of course. And his physical form was the dragon, but his spirit was in... But his spirit was in, we're probably gonna fall here, right? But his spirit was in Coco. I don't know, man. A lot of it. We might have to look over it again at the end, because this is a lot. This is a whole hell of a lot. And I'm not going to understand it all. I really will not understand it all right away. There's so many, like, absolutely confusing aspects to this for sure. I thought we were getting the hang of it, but... Are you alright, Mikey? Our little boy, the chosen one. So he's the chosen amongst the dragons then, right? It must be him instead, right? Or maybe I'm getting that wrong too. It was a bit tricky to explain, but essentially he saw you and a strange person together in a dream. Did you run into any strange people on board the Tonatia? So did you or didn't you? Oh, Mikey, I don't know what you're trying to say. Well, it's okay. That's all that matters. That's true. What's about Bona though? Where did she go? Oh. You guys going to separate it, or is Bona really... Bona was a character from a story? You're right, ordinary people can't live for hundreds of years. We completed her unofficial adventure. So because we completed her adventure and her story, it ended. We also promised to spread the word about this adventure. Once everyone knows that we found the Tonatia, Bona will become famous in adventure too, right? Then it's time to go to the volcano and find that person then. That person. That said, could the guy in the stage of Stolen Flame, all the messages we carried on the way were left by him? Paimon's getting curious about the minute. That's what I'm saying. Is it the sage of the Stolen Flame, which was the sage we were talking about, the dragon sage? He also said he takes on different guises, so even if you run into him, you might not have recognized them. Rawr. You're curious as well, huh, Mikey? Now that we've all got the tokens, let's head to the volcano with Mikey and get to the bottom of this and help lift Mikey's curse. Sorry, Bona, we're taking the golden tree with us for now. We'll tell you the whole story once we've figured it all out. Insane world quest. I'm confused as heck, but I like such an epic story with such an amazing like an amazing ending as well. Can we go get these waypoints as well now that we're here? I think like the plan is to probably look back at all we saw there, and like guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna understand everything. I'm really not, and it makes me feel kind of like, you know, that feeling of the pit in your stomach. It really makes me feel that way because I'm like, man, like I thought I had the hang of it. When I came back, I was like, I thought I have the hang of this. But I can always come back later if I need to like talk about stuff I didn't understand again as well. You know, I can talk with a few people. Like I usually like write out some notes and look at the freaking spine of the dragon. Oh, there's more saurians over there. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh. All the saurians hiding. And there's another symbol over there too.
No
Teamwork is strength.
Behold.
That's interesting. So one of this is like gonna be like a side quest of some kind. I mean, as long as we can help out the Saurians, I'm happy with that. You guys okay? Wait.
You even
Oh my
want
god, you get
this?
to actually see the, like, they're all happy now. Wait. Whoa. So kind. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Whereabouts did he break that up? It was part of a wall somewhere.
Quit following me.
Over here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my god, all the Saurians are so happy. I feel so good. I feel so good about that. Oh, and there's like more places here to furnace the fiery embers. What the frick? Oh my god. We're about to... In what universe do we have this on the map? So it's a resonating thing. All right, guys. I kind of just want to like I calm down a bit. We'll come back and see if we can do this later on. I kind of want to just calm down a bit. There's like so much that has happened here that I'm kind of yeah, not really into doing like another mission now. Right now. My hair is pounding because I'm still so confused. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I got 2 waypoints here, this one and this one over here. And before I realized that I actually wasn't recording at all. I was just like, oh, let's go over here and get this in. We'll talk about what's happening as well. Some really cool locations. Like, this whole place is so freaking cool. It looks so freaking cool. I'm going to talk about my thoughts on this. And then I'll come back later then again, or come back with like some more thoughts on this, but maybe like more, maybe more like, you know, I think my thoughts once I calm down are a lot better sometimes, but like they're also, I think initial thoughts are good too. So I think that's a good thing to do as well, like have like all those thoughts. If you're wondering why I stopped recording after every hour to make sure like we don't lose all footage. Like say if like I lose some footage, it's much better if I'm recording like a 3-hour video to like lose one of those hours than all 3. You know what I mean? It's much better. So I stop recording every hour and then like resync and everything like that. So like I'm back a little bit later as well to talk about this. So like to go over what we said before, I think, you know, the stuff that like I definitely like know for sure is that he did have like a draconic half of himself, and he imprisoned that other half of himself to become the core of the city in order to save the city and atone for the whatever tyranny that he had brought upon Ochkanatlan in that way. The Coco is the little dragon spirit that can we get any more of these, like this one over here maybe? That would be fun. Oh, you know what we could do? Go from the top. Coco is that dragon spirit. So Coco is it's such a pretty place, isn't it? It's such a gorgeous place. Coco is the dragon spirit, which makes actually a lot of sense now, like when the way that they were describing him, like as like a little dragon spirit in the note, the way Bona found him as well as a little dragon spirit. Yeah. There was also the idea that he abused his whole, like he abused the whole the city, and that's why the Abyss like was attracted to the city. And I wonder if it feeds off like that negativity. And I think you guys have said that before as well, that it feeds off that negativity and that you know, abusive nature and that sadness and that sorrow. And that's something that honestly the Abyss, to me, like definitely could feed off of 100%, especially since the Abyss, like, it makes sense, like now if you look at Natlan, the way Abyss always shows up whenever things are going really well to like stop them from really going well. So yeah, Bona named him, which makes sense. Like it slipped my mind at the time. So I think, yeah, 100% the strange voice and the strange person has to be the sage, who I believe is the father of Okan. That's what I believe. He is the father of Okan. It said he swallowed the fruit, or like but I'm wondering if like that's swallowing the Abyss. That's so sick. That is so sick. Oh my god, the drop off. Oh my god. Yeah, so and I think he swallowed the abyss and it aims maybe to like protect people in Ochkanatlan, again atone for what he had done. But I think what ended up happening was that he ended up becoming like harming more people than he thought he was going to help, in that sense. They talked about evolution, but I'm not exactly sure what they meant about that. Like, it sounds like something like, I was thinking like something to do with Unraveling, but then I'm wondering if it's like the exact same thing. Like, did dragons evolve into humans, or is there something like that that was believed as well that could happen? That did happen. I'm not too sure, but this is such a beautiful location as well. The music is so stunning as well. It really, really is stunning. There's also like this belief that like, because I thought that the sage really believed like wanted to help the dragons, but he was sounding like extremely negative in a lot of ways too. I love how this looks. Look at that fire over there with like the cross type thing. It looks so cool. I thought the sage really wanted to like help the dragons, or in a lot of ways like oh, is that down below? That looks like it's down below, doesn't it? Maybe we can get the one over here then. Yeah, it sounded like he really wanted to like help the dragons because he felt as though he betrayed them by stealing that seed in a lot of ways too, which is also like another crazy aspect about all of this as well. It seems like I don't know if the Jade is like a lie or if it's like actually a thing that was like, because the way like they describe it is that's like the things that we collect with Mikey seem to be pretty dangerous. And even Bona seems to like know that now, that it is pretty dangerous as well. And this all happened like in relation to the idea of the cataclysm, I suppose. Yeah. So he also wanted Okan to be the one to defeat the Pyro Dragon, but in the end it was the Pyro Dragon. Sorry, not the Pyro Dragon, the Pyro Archon, or the future Pyro Archon, who defeated the Pyro Dragon, and that's where the resurrection came from. The idea of like resurrecting from the heart. As well. Yeah. And like there's idea as well with like with that like as well that like I wonder if it was like that resurrection that happened, did that upset the sage in some way? Did that upset him in any way? And I wonder if like that could be the case as well. In terms of like Bono, I don't know what her story is fully. I really don't. But I do think that we ended her story here. And I think that's a big thing in Genshin, which is the idea of like ending a story. He also said something really cool. The idea that the Archons right now are not as powerful as the dragons. So does that mean as well, if we're bringing Unraveling into this, does that mean Unraveling could just wipe off the Archons? Like just wipe them off the face of the earth? I wonder if that's the case also. Now I know that's like such a weird way of looking at it, but like I think I'm just dying for like a... Okay, it's like a maintenance log? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that's the case. This is such a gorgeous place, by the way. I actually might think I'll go back up top for... How do we get down below here? This as well as... Is that... That's not down below. We can go here. Okay, we'll get that at least as well. And we can go up top to get that. I'm trying to think, what else do I have here that I wrote down? Is that the idea that the abyss was spread from Natlan? I wonder if... Oh, is that a picture? Lovely. Lovely. And Ochkanatlan, this is such a gorgeous place. And I wonder if that's like that it spread everywhere? Like in Natlan then, it was like a big deal at that point where it spread everywhere in Natlan then. That could be the case also. And that's what I'm thinking it's pointing towards at the very least. In this sense too. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. He also said that he hid the ship so that nothing can harm him, and it can be destructive, I guess, as well. We awakened that dragon from a nightmare, right? We awakened Okan from a nightmare. He was separated from his body, and we reunited him with his body, and he was able to like finally rest in peace. And I think as well, in that case, it's like, you know, he was clearly a tyrant, but we don't know the extent of his tyranny, but we do know he was a tyrant. We do know that he did something wrong. But he was trying to like atone for what he had done, I think, as well. Oh my god, this is so cool, jumping through the clouds. I still don't understand what it means by a fake Pyro Archon death. Like, that to me is like very, very confusing. Like, a Pyro Dragon death, I should say, as well. And the idea, like, as well, they also talk about like Descenders sending people to Earth, and that the Descenders, like, you know, just sent people to Earth to be like, hey, you you can do whatever you want here. And like, I feel like it's like almost like a real world commentary where like humans are like, yeah, we're just gonna do whatever we want here. We're gonna make castles and take over this place, and that's what the dragons like probably hate with a passion. But yeah, I'm gonna come back in a bit, and we can, I guess, talk about more stuff. And I feel like we can do this for world quests going forward. A lot of times we can like go back and like have a conversation about like stuff like this as well. Especially since like, you know, we're doing probably like, you know, we're catching up in real time, which is cool. This place is so beautiful. This whole location was absolutely gorgeous, guys. Such a stunning, stunning place. So some looking back corrections here as well. And actually like, I do want to thank user Citra once again for helping me out with this stuff as well. And again, people don't ever want, and it's the same with the comments, no one ever wants to sway my opinion. They just want to maybe like give their perspective, and it makes me go, oh, that makes sense. Because there's one thing I definitely got wrong, and that's the evolutionary thing, that I want to talk about that right now. The evolution thing, I was thinking of Unraveling, but Unraveling didn't evolve into a human. He has a human shape, right? Which is different. It's very different. Because if you evolve into the shape of something, you are not that thing, you just are the shape of that thing, right? You can get a piece of clay and you know, make it into the shape of a cat, but that doesn't make it a cat. That's a bad example. You're not a piece of clay. You'd be the prettiest piece of clay I've ever seen in my life if you were. But what actually happened was, when I was looking at the mirror, he used the word puerile, which means he actually like didn't think that this was true. The idea of humans evolving into, or dragons evolving into humans. It was Okan who like believed in humanity so much that he believed that even dragons could evolve into humans, or maybe he was trying to spread that as like a lie. Like he was trying to be like, this is what happened. And in a way, I think that's what he was saying when like, you know, you can't erase humans like that, where I thought it was like maybe, oh, they're so tied to like evolution of humans, and there are humans out there that are dragons. It's actually the idea that like dragons are actually, how do I say it, that dragons are actually the only ones who really can like evolve, while humans don't really evolve. They just were put on this earth and they can change things around them, but it's hard for them to change themselves. And that's something that they said. I looked back there as well, and it's actually something that they did say there as well, that the sage was saying as well. There's also this idea as well that, you know, we mentioned and we brushed on it a little bit, the idea that he wanted his son to defeat the pyro dragon, but in the end it was the pyro archon who defeated the pyro dragon with the help of Okan, because the pyro dragon, the pyro archon and Okan were actually like had a good relationship with each other. I think that's like one of the biggest things that I was definitely like kind of confused on, which is like the evolutionary thing. I'm confused on a lot of things still. I think that's why there's one like I think one more quest left, right? Because they're going to the mountain now, but we'll see. I think that's why I was kind of like confused on it, is because there is like it's not finished. Like, it's the first time ever we played something that it's not finished. It's not complete in a lot of ways too. And I think that like the way the sage saw it was Okan trying to erase the idea of the dragons, you know, by saying that they were gone. But in reality, that's not like an actual true thing. I thought of Unraveling, but Unraveling didn't evolve from dragon into human. He evolved into like a human shape, I believe. Yeah, I think that's the case with that as well. Yeah, I think we covered a lot of it, like what he wanted to do, like saving humanity and doing all this stuff, and like the idea of how Bona found Cocouik. We talked about that as well, like found and released his spirit and allowed him to, like, you know, I guess become or join up once again with us. Because I think her story, I think Bona's story, and this is something I was thinking about as well in between the last recording part and this part. I think Bona is a character that, how do I say it? Bona is a character who, their story wasn't to find the Jade. Their story was to release Okan. That was their story. And I know it's a maybe weird thing to say. Maybe they wouldn't want to hear that. That's their story. That's what they were kind of put there for, was to release Okan. And it was kind of like a faith thing once again, where I love doing this. I love doing this, where they helped out the descender in this case, which is us in this case too. And honestly, like, it is that Jade thing or whatever that we had obtained is too dangerous, and that's why he put it on as the sage said, his little boat. Another thing I was like kind of confused on is, like, I think, like, you know, it's something that I'm probably going to still be confused on for a bit, is the idea of like morality. And I think that sometimes we look at morals in Genshin and they're very gray, right? It's always a thing that's very gray. And in this case, like, I'm not really quite sure on the morals. I have, I saw someone there saying as well that it was, morally gray, and I think that's like a very, very interesting way of looking at it as well. But I do want to hear your guys' opinion on this quest as well, because right now that's kind of like my summary of everything that's going on here. There was a, if I can summarize it all in my head again, let's go. Let's try and do this. Okay, there was the sage stole the seed, right? And he started teaching everyone how to use phlogiston and elemental energy. Okan, who we found out about here, was a tyrant who wasn't like always a tyrant, but he became a tyrant in his efforts to try and protect the people of Ochkanatlan, but ended up attracting the Abyss with all of his abuse. Look how beautiful this place is, guys. Oh my god. With all the abuse that he was doing and all the horrible things he was doing, and I think they do feed off negativity in a lot of ways too. His father, who was a sage, wanted him to defeat the Pyro Dragon, but in the end, it was the Pyro Archon who defeated the Pyro Dragon. We also have an idea that the dragons are tied to evolution, but humans are not. And that's why you can't use the idea of evolution to erase the memory of the dragons. The dragons will always be. And even right now, they are powerful enough to destroy an Archon. And if they wanted to, they could destroy the Archons if they wanted to. We also have the idea that... How do I say it? We also have the idea that... Mikey is now the chosen one. I should have said that too. We said that all before. Mikey is the chosen one. Mikey is basically the chosen one now, which I think is a huge thing. I think all this time that we thought we were the chosen one, but Mikey is the actual chosen one. And we saw that as well in that scene there. Mikey is this whole time when they're saying Joe, chosen of the dragons. They've been talking to Mikey because again they're both Mikey and Okan were blessed by the Flame Lord, which actually is really, really a cool touch also as well. So yeah, Okan separated his spirit from himself and created the core that protected Ochkanatlan, but it didn't actually protect him. In fact, like the people suffered worse atrocities than he thought he could actually help them with. There then was a like the cataclysm and all this stuff as well that happened after this, but this abyss spread throughout like Natlan then, I believe, because of what happened here as well, because the abyss is attracted to negativity and horrors and sadness. He separated his body, ended up making things a lot worse. He went through a living nightmare for so long, and we put his body back together along with the help of Bona, and we actually were able to free him from his nightmare and awaken that dragon as well. I think that's everything I'm putting together here, and I could be 100% wrong with this. When I say I could be 100% wrong, I mean like with my theories, like I don't mind if I'm wrong in the end. There's some stuff like the pact and stuff I'm still, a little bit like confused on and stuff like that, but I think we'll probably get that with time as well. I will say one of the most interesting things about this, every time like I do a world quest, I usually will have like, I'll put up a post of all my findings either in the Patreon or somewhere else or something like that. And usually it's like, and again, people are very nice. They don't spoil anything. And what they basically do is they will be like, they'll help me fill in some gaps and like, oh, maybe you could talk about this. Oh, don't forget to talk about this. And then, as I said, the comment section then comes along then as well and goes, oh, then what about this and what about this? And that's, I want to just reiterate, that's what I love about this series. I love that. I love that, like, we're not, and again, there's nothing wrong with lore videos. Everyone likes to consume lore in different ways. Everyone likes to consume stories in different ways. I love involving the community in everything. I love it. It's such a fun thing. You see that in episodes all the time where, like, since the beginning of this playthrough, where we'll be like, look at this team I have right now was suggested by a user, and I remember their name was Lex. I recommended this team for me. There's other teams that are recommended by users as well. There's certain things where like we picked up items to look at, where we fought bosses. We remember that Azade's a boss. We like, there is so many things that is community based in this playthrough and in all my playthroughs, where I think I could have a good balance where I do my own thing, but at the same time I also will accept interest from the community as well, right? Where we have like where I don't like to be stubborn, but I also like to be in my own way, right? Look at the thing. Our world level is still very low and stuff like this, but I'm still having a great time with Genshin. I'm having such a blast with Genshin. The community is just a part of my playthroughs, and as I say, anyone who watched my other playthroughs can say this as well. There's plenty of time where, like, say, like just recently, someone was like, "Oh, he forgot to do the puppet show in Franbo," and I went back and I watched the puppet show. We do that all the time. You have to listen to your community in a lot of ways too, and involving you guys in the lower aspects of things. is great too. And some people might be going like, oh, well, like, it's probably better just to watch a lore video. That's okay. Everyone has their own feelings on this. I personally did make the decision a while ago to just focus on the lore by myself and talking with you guys about it. And now what's so crazy about this is when I talked about this recently, just like today, a lot of the responses I got were very fair responses of just like, even in the Patreon, which is like, it's still kind of confusing because the quest isn't done. Everything's not done yet. And it's the first time we finished a world quest ever in Genshin where I'm sitting here going, oh my god, there's still more left and it's not out yet. Like, it's the first time ever we've done this, guys. We have caught up when it comes to world quests. We are caught up. And now this week we're going to have Act 5 as well. I want to thank everybody who helped me in the last conversation as well. I mentioned user Citra just because they... it was the first comment I saw with the lore, and also they were the first person to respond to me when it came to like a big filling in the gaps of some stuff that I forgot as well. And so I do appreciate them 100%. But every episode there were so many people who like helped me out with the lore as well, and there's so many people that help me out with all this stuff. It is 100% awesome, amazing that people do that. And like, even like, no, and I want people to know this, right? Even if it's a tiny thing where you're like, well, he probably doesn't care about this thing, comment it. Literally, if you say this stone here was actually a stone that was put here by a Saurian in 1962, you know what you can say? Just say it. I'll be interested. I want to hear that stuff. I really do. I want to hear that stuff from absolutely everybody. It really is absolutely amazing. And my channel as well. I'm sorry for getting like a little bit emotional here because I'm getting a bit choked up thinking about this. I need people to understand there is almost like world quests on my channel get like, it's crazy that like at the start they didn't, but I think we've cultivated like like a world quest heavy audience in a lot of ways, where like the people who are here and have been here for like a while and like watch most episodes and watch as much episodes as they can, they love a good world quest. And I think my audience just loves a good world quest. Not everybody, but I think like a lot of people just love a good world quest. And like, honestly, it's become like amazing that I can even say that. The fact that I can even sit here and be like, you know, like that the fact that my audience in terms of like majority love world quests more than they love story quests, which to me is crazy because I love them both like in their own ways. But I think it's so funny because I don't think that every single channel, and I'll say lucky because it is lucky. I've been recording this extra bit for nearly half an hour now, guys. But I do want to say that it means the absolute world to me. Now, guys, as we end this episode, I want to say thank you so much for being so kind, for being so amazing this past year and a bit. This is the last world quest. We are caught up on world quest that I want to do. Now, hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out, guys, right? There will be downtime, and there will be world quests we can go back to. But this is the last world quest in the catch-up series that I want to do. We are caught up on world quests in the catch-up series. And it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I've adored this, and I don't really want this to end too much. I will say in the next week's episode, it's gonna be the last episode of the catch-up series is the Mavwika story quest. That's gonna be the last episode of the catch-up series. And I will put a timestamp in that video because not everyone wants to watch, you know, like the, because not everyone's played it. Like, there's people who tell me every week, I have not caught up to where you're caught up to. I've gone past some people's place in this game. And some people have said goodbye for now. They'll be like, hey, look, I'll see you when I catch up. A lot of people waiting for the voice acting. A lot of people doing like a few things like this. There's patrons, there's commenters, there's members, there's everyone like that are like not caught up yet. Like, and we're going full steam ahead in a lot of ways. So I will put a timestamp at the start of the video to the end of the video where we will have a little chat where I will say goodbye and hello at the same time. I'm super excited for that as well. I'm not ready for it because if I'm honest with you guys, I'm sorry for using the end of this to say this, I'm probably going to cry. I will probably cry. I have visions of like breaking down. You know what I mean? Because while like, if you think of it, a week after that, we're going to be doing a banner video and like a quest probably a week after that. A week after that, we're probably going to be doing a banner video and a quest. We're still doing Genshin the week after. We're going to be reacting to Genshin in Roma Reacts. You know what I mean? It's not over. It's not over. And like, we're still going to be like doing a lot of stuff as well, you know? But it is the end of an era for me. You know what I mean? And I think what has to happen sometimes is change has to happen. And wouldn't it be amazing that like, you know, Oh god, I'm tearing up a little. Wouldn't it be amazing if like tomorrow I could just say, hey guys, it's part 230,000. That's weird. Of Genshin, you know what I mean? But eventually, everything changes. It really does. I've been walking back and forth here, guys, over and over again. Thank you all so much for watching this. Thank you all for supporting the series. Fill in the gaps as well if you want to fill in the gaps. Thank you to anyone who comments or replies. And also, can I say as well, if you're confused like me, join in with the confusion. Type confused and I'll type confused back. I'll reply confused back. Then we'll do like the hug emoji together. And is there a hug emoji? Jesus Christ, I'm like, this is why people call me boomer. They say I'm the youngest boomer ever. The hug emoji, you know, the hug emoticons. And then we can share this confusion together. You know what I mean? I'm very excited to see where this goes though. And I'm super, super excited. I really am. Beautiful play. You're going to see a few cuts in this video back and forth in between a few different scenes, I'd say, because I wanted to talk about the quality of this mission as well. And to me, like, the overall quality of this whole mission and, like, what I felt about the artistry of it, I suppose, is that this was one of the best world quests ever. The fights in this, the dragon fights, the scenery, look at this place, the locations. They continue to just, like, get, like, so many amazing locations that you get to see in this game as well. The story is so cool. The characters are so amazing that you meet along the way. And here's the thing. I have, like, something that I think is, like a fight inside me when it comes to this. Do I prefer when they do a bunch of, like, world quests where the gameplay is bigger and the lore is sparse? I'm torn because, you know, because usually, like, I feel like there's so much lore in this one episode that it would be across 3 different world quests usually. And the reason I'm torn is because on one hand, I kind of like would say, oh, I love that we can like digest it probably more because like you can have like those different worlds. But then like if I can say like selfishly as like a creator and stuff like this, it's super refreshing sometimes to have like a world quest that is 5 hours long and then have a world quest that's only 2 hours long. It's nice to break it up. It is nice to break it up. But that's definitely like my take on that. Yeah, scenery is beautiful. Music is absolutely incredible. I love the different like character designs. I love going along with Mikey doing more stuff like this as well. It like really was stunning me throughout the entire quest, and I think this is just one of the best quests, period, not just world quests, in this entire game. It really is. It's so incredible. I really think that they've outdone themselves with a quest like this. Like that dragon fight at the end, both of them, so incredible. Chasing after the dragon on a Kukusaur was so fun. And could you have done that on, I wonder if you could have done that on, with Chaska. That would be really cool too. Yeah, this was incredible. This was definitely incredible, and I think it is. I think that like I think the pacing of these world quests are getting better and better. I do think so. I think the Natlan pacing of the world quest has been like almost perfectly refreshing, right? It's just I also like, you know, weep because I feel like there's so much information that it takes me much longer to like understand, I think. Because this was mighty confusing. I'm still confused, but I think that, like, you know, with the help of you guys, the help of people in my Patreon, the help of people online, it will honestly help me a lot when it comes to understanding stuff in this game. Stunning. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. Amazing. Thank you so much to the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangsta tier on Patreon. That being the amazing Typhar 2, JB Ball. And when I'm saying amazing, I mean everyone's amazing. Everyone's amazing. Imagine I just said one person's amazing. Typhar 2, JB Bull, Jade, Ghost of Vidazuma, Felicious Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusta, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, Assassin, Colorbow, True Peanut Butter, Alpaca Juice, Peter Shelson, Heck, Leon, Trey Beanum, and Hike Kasperian. And Benny, you get to do the thing.